So who knows?
Hell yeah. All right, so that part is a go. And letting people know we are starting the show.
Starting
And
to be starting.
and now we will play the song of our people. Yeah. All right. La musica is a plan.
Life's a game with no reset or pause. We're fighting battles, we're healing the scars. Controllers in hand, but the mind's the boss. Through the grit and the grind, we don't count the loss. The broken and the bold, we rise from the cold, chasing dreams untold. Yeah, the story unfolds, and through the pixels and pain, we're breaking the mold. Mental strength in the veins, hearts brave and gold. Ay, button mash the fears, let the courage appear. Level up from the tears, turn the struggle to cheer.
Oh, Sheba.
Loading screens of doubt, but the mission is clear. We're the players of life, every move sincere.
All right, hell yeah. Here we go.
Breaking chains of old, mental health's the quest, it's the treasure we hold.
Oh, didn't mean to do that. No.
We're the broken and bold, the broken and the bold. We rise from the cold, chasing dreams untold. Yeah, the story unfolds, and through the pixels and pain, we're breaking the mold. Mental strength in the vein, hearts.
All right, cool. All that came up.
Joystick in the dark, but we're finding the light. Every dialogue sparks, we're igniting the fight. Game over, nah, it's the start of the climb. Through the struggles and strife, we redefine the grind.
It's usually around like the average of like 3 hours.
I heard.
Yeah. We try to keep it around like 2 hours and 30 to 3 hours because, you know, we all got other shit to do.
Yeah.
And the longest portions usually end of the stream, which you'll see afterwards. I got some special one. I got something special for you, Rio.
Special for me. What the hell does that mean?
You'll see.
Alright. Guess.
Ain't nothing crazy.
This is gonna be my first non-Wu Chang stream since Wu Chang's been a thing. Start this shit up right now. Bro, I haven't touched any game since Wu Chang has come out.
Oh, fair enough.
I refused to, and then I went to Alabama for a week, so I could have beat it, but I was gone.
So you was just waiting to come back to play the game, huh?
100%.
All right. What's up, everybody? What's up, everybody? We have made it to episode 6 of The Broken and the Bold. It is yours truly, the international sex symbol himself, Mr. Panasaro.
It's still,
you know, y'all can find me on certain sites. Just look up Pain and Sorrow Chocolate. But nah, that's neither here nor there. I'm joined once again by my magnificent co-host, the Madman. And let me introduce y'all to the great and powerful, amazing, talented, entertaining, best community gatherer, and that I think we might have had on here. I don't know. I'm just talking him up right now. Mr. BSC Rio. How we doing today?
What's good, man? Solid. It's a hell of an introduction.
Oh, that's just the beginning. I want y'all
competitive games, bro.
Need all of y'all right now to stop what y'all doing and drop this man a follow. You will not regret it. Twitch.tv/BSC_RIO. Telling y'all will not regret it. I'll be popping in every blue moon when I can, and it is never a dull moment. I'm always entertained. Like, y'all have got to do this. Which I don't know that I had to do a little bit of looking up on them. Sometimes I do this for people y'all already know. But you stop me if I get anything wrong. But he's an anime lover. He's a competitive game lover. Also a foodie. Y'all probably didn't know about that. He be getting out and trying different foods and things. From the great state of Cali. Believe we're in San Diego right now. He loves the grind on games, especially ranked games. I've actually personally seen some of this. And I think I was just talking about, was it Wuchang? That boss? The boss you was trying to do? Under-leveled even? Like, yo.
Look, I'm one of them, bro.
Mm-hmm.
One of them, if they can bleed, they can die. I'm not. If I get there and it's too early, it's too late.
Mm-hmm. The man was killing it on some ranked on Rivals as well, which I've been trying to get my rank up in Rivals, but it's been a pain. Apex Master. This dude, now I've seen him do some Apex, and I'm like, I don't know how he be seeing people sometimes. Any weapon you give him, that man's getting kills. It's crazy. Then we got what else we got on him? You know, we'll get into it, but man, you're an impressive individual. Did I miss anything? I probably did.
Shit.
I would say, just to add beforehand, I would say on top of that, like you said, he's a great community host
builder. Yeah.
Because, I remember when, because I met him through a previous guest we had on here, Kale's dad, and I tell you, like I haven't stopped in for a hot minute in his Saturday, which actually today is he has community nights, and they are a crowd. I'll tell you that. So if you make it and you have a good time, it's not that hard to. Very inclusive. They try to play the games that involves everybody, that can everybody play. So I think that he has the community basis on lock. So I definitely think that he has that aspect going for him the most. So, and of course, like if you play with him on Apex, don't be on a separate team because you'll probably lose.
For real. So, that's not even a joke. And there was another game he was playing a lot of. You're like playing as a god, I think it was.
Playing as a god.
Yeah,
It
was Atlas.
Yeah. Oh my god, the stuff he was doing on there was crazy.
Hey.
Oh man.
Underrated game.
Yep.
He's very big on the comp games, especially the ones that are kind of like the 2D Smash Brothers-esque type games, especially you'll catch him on there. You'll probably get demolished on that too.
Facts.
So it's just
re-downloaded that. Anybody who want to play it, just
there you go. See, so usually if he has more than about 300 hours into something, there's probably a high chance you can't win. So
more than 48 hours, really.
Yeah, that's true too.
Get that man 2 days. I'm trying to get on that level.
He really is trained of comp when it comes to that shit. Man,
now, speaking of trained, here's something funny I thought. So I introduced Train to Kale's dad and that whole group, and that's where I met Rio. And I didn't even know Rio had the whole BSC group going. And Train's like, "You not in there?" I was like, "I never got an invite." I was like, "Dang,
Chris for that."
I was like, "This man hold that over me." He's like, "You know I was in the group before you, right? You know I was in the group before." I was like, "Oh my god! All right, bro, you got it."
But yeah, no. Tell us if we missed anything about that little intro.
Oh shit! Y'all introduced me more than I've ever introduced me. Like, what you mean, bro?
Yeah, man, you be doing good work. But how are things going in your life right now? Like, how are the good, the bad, the ugly, all that good stuff?
Shit, bro. I am in the Navy. My life is the same. It's a routine. I go to work. I come home. I game. I game less than I want to right now, specifically because I can't play Wu Chang off stream. Which oh shit, I threw mine up. I sent you a little the string together shit. But
I thought I had accepted it. Let me see. Oh, I gotta. There we go.
Yeah, anybody in here who see that death counter above my name, I can't get rid of that until I beat Wu Chang. So it's just there, bro.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, nah, literally, fucking work, come home, fucking karate every day with these kids, and game. And then little. I ain't got too much right now, but drinking and shit.
Oh yeah.
He's
that part
an
out.
avid drinker. Yeah, he is. An avid drinker, so if you have any questions about certain mixes, certain drinks, that's your dude.
Crown is one of my favorite drinks of choice.
I'm a mixologist, so I don't know about all the extras and technicals, but I can make something that tastes good.
That's the most important thing, and I say the same thing. Does it taste good? I'ma drink it.
Good. Yep.
Or does it?
And I have to take as little shots as I have. Yeah. There we go.
Does it get me to the state where I'm trying to be?
And I don't do it with the cheapest shit, so you shouldn't have a hangover. Shouldn't have a hangover.
Now, for me to not get a hangover, usually I'll take a Advil or whatever before I start drinking, and then before I go to sleep. And usually I'm fine.
If you get one of the the emergency packets, orange, and you chug a whole packet, you're good.
Yep,
that's what I do. So
I drink water while I drink, bro. That's the only thing.
That's also good.
I can chase a shot with water and have no.
That's counterproductive. Nah, just playing.
Nah, it just keep you hydrated. It don't stop the buzz. It keep you hydrated so that when the buzz go away, you ain't dehydrated.
Nah, when I'm drinking,
wake up hitting one of those.
So, I got demons to kill. I don't need them getting water. I'm playing.
No, you're not. But anyway, let's keep it moving. So just a little. Oh yeah, go ahead.
Now you said karate. Are you teaching it? Are you taking it? All of the above?
Nah, hell no. My kids are doing taekwondo because I can't get them out the house. So like I did wrestling in high school, and then before that I did like junior MMA kind. I did Kachikembo. I went from that and did Muay Thai.
Okay.
But
I didn't know.
Fellow fighter.
I had that as a sport in school. So I did football. Football coach pissed me off, and my sophomore year I switched over to wrestling. I fucking shit. I got third in the state of Georgia. Only lost.
Hey, okay.
He whooped my ass. Yeah, and I placed my senior year. I got third. I made it to nationals, but couldn't afford that, so couldn't go.
Damn. Okay.
And then my second year wrestling, I got fifth place in the state. Still, that don't qualify for nationals, but
still,
that's still good, man.
That's still a hell of an accolade, though.
So bro, I gotta keep the kids, bro. Kids are soft nowadays, so it's something, bro.
Shoot, not over here. I got my kids in flag football right now, and like just today, I was like, them boys was going at it. He's only 4, but the age group is like 4 to 6. And boy was taking down them 6-year-olds today. I was like, hey man, stop tackling. Like it's flag. And I'm like, this dude. Then they got in a shoving match. And I was like, man, week 1 of playing this was not happening. Today, man, I'm having to break up stuff. I'm like, man, I feel like y'all about to start fighting. Like, chill.
See, that's beautiful. Hey, look, I'm an advocate, but that's what I be wanting. In San Diego and California, they want you can't be violent. I'd be like, man, if y'all don't let them,
man, yeah. I was like, it makes them tough because
let them get a couple punches in, dog. Like,
you'd be surprised how quickly they come together after a couple slugs.
Yeah.
So you hit. Damn, son. It's like, all right, I see what you're about, and then all of a sudden they friends. That's usually how it works. So,
and I'm like, that to me, that's what really gets them tough. Like in the first couple fights when you're younger, and after that, like I don't think I have to worry about him going, oh, I got a boo boo or none of that ever again. Like it's full tilt now.
Yeah, bro. Be like, Are you dying? Nah, you just bleeding a little bit. All right, come
Is
on, let's
something
patch it
broken?
up.
No. All right, let's.
Mm-hmm.
My
Gotta-
dad said that all the time. He's like, "You bleeding? No. Something broken? No. All right, you're fine."
Exactly, bro. If they not like doing stuff, it's hard to break them from that. Every little thing is a dying matter.
It's a dying
But
matter.
Yeah.
they don't do that. They don't do that no more. Cause now I look at them and be like, "Are you serious right now?" They
Mhm.
know what to come to me for.
Yeah.
Cause I got one kid, cause I'm coaching 2 teams on the older team. I'm like, man, like he could be so good, but he's so soft too. I'm like, come on. They was wrestling. He got thrown down. He got 2 little scratches on his arm. Like,
Damn.
you good? This other kid, he actually was bleeding from his leg. I'm like, what the heck scratched you? Oh, I'm good. Mom said rub some dirt in it. I'd be all right. I'm like, bro. I was like, you got enough blood that is going on your socks right now. Like, I'm like, let me go get a Band-Aid, man. Like, I'm glad you keep going. Yeah. But I'm like, that's crazy. I was like, it shows 2 different ways. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's like, all right, one kid, 2 little scratches, no blood. He ready to go to the ER. Kid is literally leaking down his leg. I'm good. I just rubbed some dirt on it. Ready to keep going. I was like, all right. But shoot, that's life though. Gotta be adaptable.
Yeah. So just before we start, I kind of want to just talk about like some of the top tier stuff that came out in the month of August, since we're almost
Bro.
some of the big stuff of August has been the OG Saints Row, Arkham Asylum, Dead Rising, the first one actually on 360, the release title, BioShock, the OG, and then of course NFL 09, Madden NFL 09, which is one of my personal favorites. So those are some of the bigger titles, and of course some of the stuff that I found on the physical media front. That's what we'll call it now. I was able to cop Afro Samurai Blu-ray.
Hey, okay.
The Raid collection. It's got both of them on Blu-ray.
Now, did you hear a rumor mill saying they about to try and make another one?
Yeah, whatever. That shit's been in the rumor mill since this came out. Until I see a trailer for it, I don't believe it. And then my underrated personal favorites.
Yeah.
I caught the 4K version of it. So that's what I caught on the physical media front today. But if we go and get into the first news, speaking of BioShock, if you want to hit the my screen.
Yes, sir.
The new BioShock studio sees leadership change, remake reportedly shelved. So apparently the remake for BioShock, or BioShock 4, has gone through some difficult changes where 2K kind of was not happy with how it was, so they completely did a whole redo of leadership and what the game is. I don't know what it was before, so I can't really say how different it was going to be or where it was going to go, but I think that BioShock is one of those games where it's done kind of a scenario, because if you played all 3 games plus the DLC, you know that the story is wrapped up. So, and also I'm trying to figure out where they would go, because they kind of already covered, I guess, all the land masses, because you already went underwater and you went under the sky. So I don't know if they were thinking about going into space, which kind of is what Judas is doing. So it would have been kind of weird.
Yeah.
So I don't know how to feel about what the possibility of what they saw, because I don't know, 2K is kind of those company. This is a company that just kind of just throws shit out and just is okay with it. But for them to be like, nah, kind of has me concerned as to what it could have been. What y'all think about that?
I think.
Don't know.
Yeah.
I'm about to say me fully. I don't know, because for one, I don't know where it would have went. I didn't play I think I played like some BioShocks, but I was kind of late to the wave. So like I heard a lot of good shit about BioShock, and I haven't heard about BioShock in a while.
Yeah.
So it's definitely one of those ones that it was supposed to be like a nostalgia game, not I want something new, if that makes sense. So they probably tried to like force something And if I guess I don't even know if it was a finished product like you said, but whatever product they had, the people was probably like, bro, what are you doing? Especially in 2025, they was like, yeah, nah. And the games coming out been real
stagnant.
Like it's been a lot, bro. They've been stagnant, but they've been real like different too. Like you've seen a lot of games that are like the concepts and shit are completely different, taking people aback and shit now. Like, oh man, I never thought you could do this with this type of game. And if they tried to pull some out your ass story continuation, side stories, something, and just run the game back, that's like the only thing I could see them just shelving the game completely for.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking like shelving it and not releasing just some half-ass product isn't necessarily a bad thing, but when some of these studios, they're shelving this stuff to me because they don't think they're gonna make enough money. I think it almost always comes back to how much money we're gonna make from this. Oh well, that's not gonna clear whatever threshold we've set, so now I don't want to do it anymore. I personally think it might be a little too early for a BioShock release, for it to capitalize as much as they probably want. Because, say, Resident Evil 2, I think the Resident Evil franchise probably has the best remasters, remakes, and things that have been dropping, and everybody's been chasing their tail, essentially.
Dead Space.
And then, Dead Space as well, and then, what's it called? Silent Hill franchise as well, now that they're doing their remakes and remasters. So, to me, BioShock came out, 2008? So, 2007?
2009, I think. It was like in the heyday of the 360, so I think it was 2007, my bad. Yep. Okay,
so 07, I would say instead of just doing a remaster where it's essentially the same game, they should, if you're chasing Resident Evil 2, you need to do what Resident Evil 2 did, like essentially recreate the game from scratch, but it's like everything's updated, everything's modernized, you keep the core of the game the same, but you add on to it, you improve upon things. The stuff that didn't make it because of limitations on the 360, add that stuff into there. Make it so like people who've played it before are like, okay, I recognize where I'm at, but you add in extra things where it's like, oh, okay, this is new. Oh, I don't remember this part's new. And I think that's what Resident Evil 2 did, because to me, they're at the top for me as far as remakes go. The Last of Us, I was like, it feels like I'm playing the same game again. There's a couple new things here and there, but I was like, I wouldn't put The Last of Us up there with Resident Evil 2, but it was still a good game. However, I don't see too many people talking about Last of Us, or especially not Last of Us 2. Nobody talked about that remaster. To me, it looked the same as the original one, but that's neither here or there, I guess. But as long as they don't WB it up, I guess they should be good. Because I'm gonna bring them up too.
We are. We're gonna bring those stupid asses up.
Oh my god!
You saying that kind of made me think about like a business perspective and people getting fired. What if they had an idea for exactly what you said, but whoever was up there, for whatever reason, because it's too long ago, data corruption, they lost whatever those limitations that they couldn't add. They just fucking lost them, and then just tried to make some shit up out their ass.
Probably,
it's very possible.
Anything's possible, really.
That would probably make sense. Like, say for boss walk in, like, hey, technology done changed. Everything that you wanted to put in that motherfucker, go ahead, remaster it like all these other games and do it now. And he started sitting there going in there and was like, start sweating and shit. Like, damn.
It's like that.
I see that be, because that could just be a loss of confidence at that point.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely is a loss of confidence. Because
I said that.
Even if, like, to me, I would say the Dead Space remake is slightly better than Resident Evil 2, because in Dead Space, like the first one, obviously Isaac didn't talk. Not an ounce of dialogue. In the remake, he was a fully fledged character now, with dialogue, with actual like good choices. So he wasn't just an errand boy just listening to people what they did. And also they ended up doing side quests that expanded on Isaac's relationship with his girl. Because beforehand, it was just kind of like, oh, okay, you just got to find her and figure it out. Now there was actual side missions that expanded on the lore in a meaningful way. And it actually made the game a lot better. And one of the better mechanics was actually if you were playing with headphones, you can hear Isaac's heartbeat. It's a small detail, but like if you were to play and he noticed something was wrong, you would hear his heartbeat accelerate because he was freaking the fuck. Even after a firefight, when you like chill or stomp out something, like his heart rate was like it was racing, and you could hear it in the headphones. You couldn't hear it like on the speakers. So I was like, oh, that's sick as fuck. So I think the Dead Space one is just a little bit better, just a little bit than Resident Evil 2. I love Resident Evil 2. That's still one of my favorite remakes of all time. But yeah, like Rio said, with like the loss of confidence, trying to recreate the game, because realistically, BioShock still
What's up, Stu?
to this day. I think because the game still looks really damn good and runs really good and plays really good. So like a lot of like the mechanics don't really need to change, and the graphics also don't really look that old. So it would be hard to just kind of just remake it, because at least with like Dead Space and Resident Evil 2, especially Resident Evil 2, that was a necessary remake, because them tank controls, I tried to replay the OG one, I hated it. I couldn't do it. That shit was awful. So yeah, I don't know where this went, where 2K looked at it and was like, absolutely not, because they're known to just show stuff out. So for them to be like, no, and then get rid of leadership, yeah, it had to have been some real trash. So, but any other?
No, I just typed it in to see how many people were still watching BioShock, how many years it came, and how many years passed, like how many people were still watching it just on Twitch right now. I mean, that shit's what, the last one, 10 years, something like that? What? How?
07, so it's been about 16, 17 years.
But you mean the last BioShock to come out?
No, the last one to come out.
Oh, Infinite was 2010, 2012, I think.
So that far back, it still got about a good 400 people watching it on Twitch, which is a lot for old ass games. So
yeah,
that's true. Damn.
I mean, yeah. So yeah,
because
I'm just shelving it completely when it's still clearly interest there.
Well, it's even that. I mean, they are making an Amazon show about it too, so they have that still going. So I don't know.
Something was wrong, bro. Something was just wrong with the game.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, do you know when the show's supposed to release?
Dude, beats me, man. Probably the same time the God of War show is supposed to come out.
Oh boy.
Amazon's just picking up video game shows left and right. So I'm gonna wait till the trailer drops, which is probably gonna be like in like 4 or 5 years. So.
Hopefully they give it a better budget than they did War of the Worlds.
That movie was ass. But speaking of ass, after Suicide Squad, WB is making another live service DC game because fuck whatever we learned, alright? I don't know what it is with WB and hiring some of the worst leadership.
What's up, Pizzo?
Whoa, Pizzo, what up? But WB has had like the biggest track record of terrible decisions for like the last 15 years.
Yeah.
They have not made good decisions on their movies, on their video games, on their comics, on nothing. I don't understand how these people still have jobs or how WB is still afloat like this. Like, the fact that you sat here and said that we're making another one after the abysmal failure that was Kill the Justice League, y'all gonna do this? How are you gonna say that it's profitable when it literally isn't? Y'all lost millions off of this trash ass game. And like you said, like we were talking about it last week, how they're gonna try and make
another one,
a live service. Why? Y'all, the first game made y'all $1 billion. It was the first like actual profitable investment y'all have had in years. Because at that time, like y'all DC movies were failing. Your comic books weren't selling because of ass decisions. Your video games weren't selling because you didn't release anything except for maybe like Mortal Kombat, but that was every like 2-3 years. So, and then maybe the Injustice games, but okay. But other than that, like, and then you put one of the best features a video game has ever had behind what's it called?
Paywall.
Not a paywall, but like that they license it to themselves so no one else can use it.
Yeah.
And then you don't end up using it for nothing. And then you close the studio. Like WB just there are some. I want to use the word, but I can't. So,
WB leadership been going to too many Diddy parties. I'm shutting down the studio.
There's so many tards, bro. I don't get it.
Hey, look, Zoe said the music is carrying them right now, so they trying to get a break in something else, bro. Like, I don't know. They probably the people that just keep releasing something until something break through.
Mm-hmm.
That's them. That's them.
That's I don't know. That's all I can think about.
No, that's not even them because they don't even find the shit that make them money.
I don't even like the shows and the movie. I haven't liked anything, bro. It's been a while.
Yeah.
That's why even when you brought this up, I was like, I don't know what I'm gonna say about this.
Yeah, the WB unfortunately has unlimited money right now to just keep wasting and throwing at everything, and they got nepotism. Instead of hiring somebody
really do.
that knew what to do and knew the job, the CEO hired his son for it, and he tried to put out WB as well.
Too?
Yeah, both of them. They
oh my gosh, bro.
Shit, I forget what game they tried to put out, and that thing flopped before it could even release. And I'm like, bro, like how? And I agree, like Pizza, they're about to get sold again. It's probably right.
WB did drop a game that I liked. It just didn't last very long.
I know exactly what freaking
Universe.
Yeah. The
Marvel versus.
It was like
no,
All-Stars,
not Marvel.
wasn't it?
Multiverses,
Multiverse, right?
Yeah.
That was theirs. That was cool. It just I don't know why it died.
I do.
Lack of support.
Yeah. Lack of support.
It didn't have nothing to keep you playing. It just
Yeah.
It started off, it was like, yeah, we like this, and then other games just took over.
They wanted to compete with Smash Brothers.
Oh, yeah,
and they didn't put up the numbers that would rival Smash Brothers. So CEOs were just pulling the plug on it after
that year-long break after the beta, because the beta was jumping, the game and it jumped again, but I think it lost a lot of I don't know why are they trying to rival Smash Brothers, bro.
Multiverses. It's a game.
Bro, people buy whole consoles for that game. What do you?
Yeah, they should have just been happy that they did what they did because it wasn't bad.
Yeah.
That's what we're talking about, man. That leadership is just a bunch of tards. I don't get it.
I feel like they don't have people that play games and they're like helping them anymore. It's just all stakeholders and money. That's the only thing that they care about, and I'm like, that's why everything keeps failing.
Like, and then that actually don't like the shit they put out.
Yeah. Then your best projects really aren't even from you. You just happen to publish them. So it's like, but I ain't got nothing positive about WB in a while. They canceled that Wonder Woman game. They can't. Nah, that's Marvel. That's Marvel.
I forgot.
Yeah.
That was Xbox, wasn't it?
Somebody. I think it was gonna be multiple. But they got the new Mortal Kombat 2 supposed to be coming out. It looks better than the first one, but like I ain't holding my breath on it at all because it's just I don't know. Their animated movies, however, have been pretty good.
Doing those.
And I'll admit, I enjoyed the Superman movie. I thought it was brilliant. So like,
it was a definitely average ass movie.
James Gunn, I think, is doing a good job, and I don't think he touches games though. If he could help guide them a little bit, maybe something good would pop out of this. Because if you turn that Superman movie into like a full-on game, like it could do well. It could do well.
It is possible because I've seen indie games that show you how to make it possible. So I don't.
So like you got him having a little weakness with the kryptonite. They stop him a little bit. They can make you switch to Mr. Terrific, which thank God they gave my boy Darwin a second chance in superhero movies. His real name's leaving me right now, but if y'all haven't seen the Superman movie right now yet, there's a Mr. Terrific scene that is just is absolute cinema. That man, they shot that nice, and finally did that dude some justice. Unlike the CW version of him, where one scene that man had cornrows, the next scene he had a whole full afro, and then the next scene something else. I'm like, what is they doing right now? But
So I just had to scroll real quick just to see like some of their recent releases to see if I was tweaking. I did not know Hogwarts Legacy was theirs.
Yeah, that's their biggest game.
That's the biggest and only biggest seller they had.
I did not know that. Well, and then Batman.
Yeah,
Batman is Batman. People play it just because they like Batman. Period.
Yeah,
and then the Mortal Kombat,
Yeah.
Back for Blood, but that was a while ago.
Yeah. Wait, Back for Blood was Warner?
I guess so.
That sucks.
That explains a lot.
That sucks. No wonder that game was ass.
Back for Blood, and then other than
I don't know. I didn't realize that.
The Lego games do solid, but that's because
Yeah.
like them.
Yeah, that's
But-
a different market, but yeah.
You know what's gonna kill the Lego games? Roblox, because it's free, and every single game that you would have to pay for, you can find it in Roblox at this point. And then the other killer is Fortnite, and Fortnite's free.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah, but those are the only ones. Those are the only ones I'm seeing that I know.
Yeah, like their
That's
gaming
it.
industry, their gaming like portion is not that good. Besides Legacy, that's it.
I feel like
me here way left field.
said the craziest plot twist in the Marvel universe. I said
What? In the Marvel universe.
well, if we're gonna answer real quick, I would say the Hulk getting pieced up and going away. I just saw something today that said
Yeah.
the Hulk got beat up so bad he started putting those sweaters and blousing up and didn't want to come outside no more.
Yeah,
They said
about this was like, becoming an absolute bitch.
the Hulk ain't been shirtless since Thanos pieced him up, and I was really trying to think like, did he? I'm like, yeah, I don't.
After
That man ain't
kept
take.
wearing the suit.
He said he beat him into
so-
becoming a modern or a good citizen. He, man went back to college, started wearing his glasses again.
Silver Surfer, that was pre-MCU, right? Pre-Disney.
Yes.
Yes or no?
I want to see how that he gets reincorporated back into this shit.
Okay.
It's got to happen because
Well,
Silver Surfer wasn't really Silver Surfer in that movie.
No.
Dog.
no, it was not. It was a different version.
Yeah, so I'm trying to see how they gonna reincorporate that because as a kid, Silver Surfer was my motherfucking nigga, bro.
That's valid. A lot of people actually rep Silver Surfer like that, so that's actually really cool.
So have y'all seen the new Fantastic Four yet?
It was actually not as bad as I thought it was going to be.
I thought it was pretty good.
I have not.
I enjoyed it.
Not that bad.
Actually, whoa, okay. I'll throw a hot take out there because I don't know why it got so much hate because I was gone and I came back. People didn't like it. Then I watched it and I was like, it ain't that bad to me.
Yeah.
The Captain America. I don't.
The first
It
one?
wasn't. No, the newest one.
Brave New World.
Brave New World.
Yeah. Yeah.
I didn't like it.
It wasn't.
I enjoyed
as
it.
people made it seem to me. It was a cool movie. It's like, so one thing I say about the MCU movies, right? They're kind of like, it's like a book. Really, it's like you got your highs, and I think a lot of people are rating some of these movies so bad compared to like fucking Endgame and shit. And I'm like, bro, that was the peak of the story. Like,
Yeah.
like that's an unfair comparison.
Mm-hmm.
Build up.
That was the end of a 10-year. That was the end of a 10-year like build up.
Yeah.
Exactly. So I'm like, right now we're just at another a build up period again. They're building the story back up,
Well-
reintroducing some of the Marvel characters. Because a lot, you got to think, they're reintroducing a lot of this Marvel shit that
Yeah.
some people know, right? But
Hey, hold on, real quick,
people
y'all.
watching these movies, bro, don't know anything about Marvel for real. Other than like, you know, the main X-Men, the main Avengers, like all the backstory and shit like that. They don't like people was getting mad at like y'all know the backstory of Doom and how Doom actually came about and stuff like that, and Iron Man.
Hold on. Yeah.
And they was getting mad that he was supposed to be Doom, but I was like, I mean, but if you really know, it makes sense. Like,
I think the problem is like people now have this expectation of quality where the like even like me and Locke actually had a conversation about this. How you read it too? Yeah.
yeah, I'm sitting here reading
But
shit.
like even phase 1 of OG Marvel was introducing these characters. I think had a better, like they were better paced than these newer ones, and they had like even though they weren't as good, like phase 1 is kind of mid right now. Like if you go and rewatch like the first Cap, the first Thor, the first except for Iron Man. I think Iron Man was like that's the good one. But like they're kind of like because Captain America, the first Avenger was okay. You know, it wasn't bad. Same with Thor, it was kind of okay. It wasn't bad. I think the only ones really in phase 1 were like Iron Man and the Incredible Hulk. Which, you know, Incredible Hulk has its issues, but I think that was still a stick-at movie. But, you know, with you can see the decline in quality with the newer ones, and the writing isn't as good. So it's like, to me, I don't care. Like to me, it's like, okay, I've given you 10 years at this point to like finish this story, and like there's been so many hurdles and so many mess ups to where now it seems like these newer movies are directionless. They don't have like, because at first it was supposed to be Kang the Conqueror. Obviously, we all know what happened with that, so that's an unfortunate misstep. And then they're trying to like do the whole Doomsday thing, which I don't know how I feel about the Robert RDJ thing, but I feel like that's just kind of a cover up for what they're really planning. I don't think that's
Well, no, but it makes sense. The history of Doom and how he came about. Doom and Iron Man are the same fucking person. Like, in a sense, it like with the whole universe thing. Iron Man became Iron Man in a universe because they wanted Doom to not exist or whatever the fuck. Like that whole little. Not trying to go through that whole fucking story, but like it makes sense if you know the fucking source of it. That's why I was like, I ain't too mad at it. Let's see how I look at it now like a series more than movies, because that's how the movies feel. It feels
they
like
do feel like a series,
a long because that's what it is.
A very condensed wrap up of like a 3-season show.
That's why a lot of people are getting mad because the movies don't feel like the movies have an end, and I'm like, well, because it's not an end. It's gonna continue in the next movie and the next movie and the next movie and you already know. It's all gonna get brought the fuck back together in another movie. Like shit, compare them to the old movie. I ain't gonna lie, a lot of the hold on. I like these solo Marvel hero movies better than some of the older solo Marvel hero movies. Because they tie in, you could just look at the next movie and be like, oh yeah, that's solid. Okay, I remember that from this. This is where they was going. Like you can look at the next movie and be like, oh man, this makes sense in this movie now. And blah, blah, blah. Like I like that.
Same. Definitely same.
So that's why I'd be like, a lot of people don't like that kind of shit. But I mean, like even what they did with Miss Marvel, right? A lot of people fucking hated that shit. But I was like, I kind of want to see where they're going with that. And then I see how they kind of tied it back into the new movies, and I was like, okay. Like,
but then it's like, but do you care for the movie itself or just the tie-in? Because then a lot of times the movie just becomes like this just kind of.
That's why I said I think I look at it as not movies. Now I look at the whole series of it.
Yeah.
Like I like how the fucking TV shows tie into the series of the movies. That shit.
Same.
I mean, like, where have you seen that before?
No, when Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. dropped, and then after Winter Soldier dropped, that whole show changed and actually became better. Because that's when that whole the whole Hydra takeover was going on, and it rippled in the show, and that shit was sick. That whole arc in S.H.I.E.L.D. was awesome.
That's why I watch all of this shit now as a series instead of like this movie individual. I like because also you've also never seen that before.
Mm-hmm.
On this level,
Like
no.
I don't think
No.
I've seen that anywhere before where the TV show ties into this movie and this movie you got to watch this TV show from way back. Like you got to know everything. And I mean, as somebody who reads, hey, look, I'm about to say it right now. But as somebody who reads One Piece, how shit from fucking 2000 from when I was in middle school is coming and making sense now. I'm like, holy shit.
Yeah. I guess I'm about to I'm gonna sound like a big ass nerd on this one. For me, I'm a 90s kid, and like I used to try and read comics in the stores, and then you could only really see these cartoons on like Saturday mornings. So like Spider-Man, X-Men, Batman, Static Shock. So I could only watch the stuff on Saturdays. Eventually they started showing them on different days, but it was like, man, that's the only time I could watch it. And 6 o'clock in the morning, I'm at the TV. I could not wait to watch this stuff. So now when they start making these movies, I'm like, hell yeah, I'm getting to see this. Hell yeah, I've been waiting a long time to see this type of thing. And like the Fantastic Four movie, like that was one of the older cartoons for me that I would watch before they did like a 2000s revamp of it or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Watching that movie, I felt like I was watching that old cartoon again. And like the cheesiness of some of it, the way they were talking, the way they were acting, man, I love that movie.
It's not, it's not bad.
But then like when they start tying all this stuff together, it's kind of like, do you remember Spider-Man the animated series when they had the Beyonder and he kidnapped everybody, heroes and villains, and put Spider-Man in charge and was like, put a team together, blah blah blah. I need you to go out and fight them. And I'm like, bro, that's what I feel like is about to happen. So like all these movies and the multiverse and all that, I'm like, yo, we about to see so many people come together. And then I had one issue where with Kang the Conqueror, I wish they wouldn't have fired my boy. And I'm like, because other people have done stuff, but it is what it is. But like, there's an issue where Kang
talking about bringing him back.
That's the rumor.
I seen something about it, and they said they were trying to reincorporate them back
with
their original plan.
They kind of shot that shit in the foot.
But like, you got the King of Stories Loki, you got Kang, and you got like Emperor Doom, and like all three of these people have taken over universes, not just the world, but entire universes. And I'm like, what are they about to build to right now? Because this could be some top tier type things.
Let's not forget that Doom. He said, like, this is still one of the hardest lines to me ever. He said, I've been a god. I found it beneath me. Do you understand the level of just downright
hell yeah
you have to be like, yo, this god stuff, it ain't for me. It's too hard.
Here's something else that some of you may know, some of you may not know. So in one issue, there's the Council of Reeds. Reed Richards, Mr. Fantastic, basically went to different universes and got a bunch of versions of himself. Dr. Doom also has a Council of Dooms. He found a Doom that got everything he wanted. He was at peace. His face wasn't scarred up. He ran the entire world and everything. And our universe Doom was like, fuck that. Killed him, blew up his universe, and said, fuck that.
Yeah, because I remember that shit. Cause
I was like, yo.
Get here. And he was like, oh, just forgive him. And he was like, fuck, forgive him.
Yeah. And I'm like,
yeah.
For me,
it was like, yo, hate is so
this is all going to come together. I'm
I'm like, if you got Robert Downey Jr., everybody loves Robert Downey Jr., you make him be a peaceful Doom. Rest in peace to, I think his name was Casey. He had just passed away. But I was like, can you imagine if that version came up and immediately killed Robert Downey Jr. and was like, man, fuck that. And screen go black. That's the end of the movie. You got to wait for the next one. Yo, listen. I would be screaming in that theater. Screaming. You having all this promotional material, all this material for RDJ, and you kill him in 30 seconds, and the screen goes black? Yeah, listen. Man, we would be talking about that for years and years and years. Like, ain't no way. So, like, I'm
made me remember that I'm still waiting on the next Spider-Verses, man. The next Miles Morales, because The way that
Yep.
last movie ended, I
That's
wasn't ready.
still, bro.
Yeah.
It's supposed to. He hit now in 27.
So I heard Christmas time 26.
Still not ready.
That shit coming out.
I heard Christmas time 2026, and then they also are working on a Spider-Punk project as well with the Get Out
I
Man.
seen a
Also-
post between what's up?
I was gonna say they're also dropping the next one in the Tom Holland one. So
Yes.
they got like
So,
three
yeah.
different. They got 3 different Spider projects
Yeah.
coming out right now.
They were
Mhm.
talking about bringing fucking Miles Morales into the MCU, but they
Yep.
can't yet
They can't
because
Sony. I
but they
think,
but
right?
they said they wasn't even mad at it. They said they see what they doing. They're gonna let them finish that project. After that project is finished, then they gonna release the solo rights to Miles Morales, and then let them go
Mhm.
ahead and
Yeah.
do what they want to.
So, like, I want to knock on some wood right now, but props to Sony. They've been really
That's
fucking
a
friendly lately,
Fair,
and I don't know why,
I say.
but like, so I guess because maybe the Venom project isn't what they wanted it.
Everything
and-
they did was ass.
Yeah,
That
But,
whole
like-
shit they were trying to do was ass.
they signed the deal to do more Spider projects. They're doing the Miles Morales deal, and I believe they're trying to make some more games, and they're willing to lend them out to more projects here and there. They're not like keeping them hostage like they used to do. And I'm
They
like,
did when he first came out.
yeah, I'm like,
It
good.
was not. They was not.
Good on them.
Marvel at all.
And big ups to big Unc Sony if they take down was it Tencent, and fuck Tencent.
And, yeah,
They taking them to the cleaners apparently.
yeah.
So long. I don't know. Is that on your list? I don't remember.
No, it was not. But we can definitely talk about it though. Hold on.
All right, let me make sure it is Tencent because I know it's not
No, it is
2K.
Tencent. No, it is.
Yeah.
Tencent.
Okay. So Rio, do you know what Tencent is?
Man,
Okay.
I was listening for context clues. Look,
Nah, I got you.
Hold on.
All right. So Tencent is a $1 billion company that was just going around buying the rights and properties
They
of.
actually made Marvel Rivals.
Made is a strong word.
They contributed money.
yeah, that's fair. But they bought a bunch of different companies. Like there's a whole list, and everybody they bought, they originally said they were going to make new games. That's why they bought them, and then they said, "Psych, we're going to do asset flips. We're not going to make nothing, and we're going to hold on to it." And they were making all these things go away, and I'm like, "Yo, come on!" And Sony, I guess, tried to talk to them into helping them make one of the Horizon games, and they were like, nah, and they didn't want to do it or whatever. So then it came out that they were trying to make their own game, and it was like, you ever hear the, hey man, let me copy your homework. All right, but you gotta change it up a little bit. When I say they did the bare minimum of changing it up, like think even less of that. Like it was bad. They basically made a Horizon clone, and
Here we go.
look at this. Like the side by side comparisons is crazy.
Not
Oh,
even.
shit.
I played Horizon. Just looking at the picture. Like,
Like, look, like this is theirs.
Yeah,
What do you think you're doing here?
that's Tencent.
yeah.
Sense. Modi Ram. That's the main character, and that's the. How the hell are you supposed to sit here and tell me that this don't look like no Horizon, bro?
Is,
I'm
is
like-
that something that's supposed to be coming out, or something that?
Yeah.
came out
Yeah.
already?
Nah, it's supposed to be coming out. Yeah. And they're gonna talk about, nah, we didn't copy. What do you mean? Like, yo,
Hey,
come on, bro.
They took Horizon Zero Dawn and tried to add some more trees and.
Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah.
That's what.
So yeah, they in the middle of a huge lawsuit, especially because they brought you the Horizon game asking you to work on it, and you said no. And now all of a sudden you got your own version of it. Like, come on, dude.
But I want to see how this goes because Chinese, like, they love to copyright stuff.
hmm
It's like they do like the barest minimum to just not get in trouble, but at the same time, it's like, dude, y'all are some real bootleggers, man. Like They ain't got nothing that's original over there. Half the shit that they do is a copy of something else. It's usually the worst. Like this one, I think was supposed to be like almost like a Power World type shit, where it's like you build your own base and type and everything, but it's like in this setting where it's like, don't even, bro. What are y'all trying to do here? So yeah, it got removed off of I think the Steam page or whatever.
Yep.
Because clearly they're going through it, but this, we'll see how it goes, man. But yeah, that's really about it, bro. So, but yeah, they some hoes for this one. But
Yep.
On the next one, speaking of Sony, they plan to integrate Bungie into PlayStation Studios for reasons we all know why. Fucking Destiny has just been absolute ass. It's not been doing anything for them. They spent like billions of dollars on this company, and now with this whole plagiarism shit with Marathon, they ain't getting nothing that they pay for.
Not at all.
They're probably so it looks like they're planning.
Did
to
Sony buy Bungie? That happened.
Yep.
Yes, they did. They bought them for
Oh.
Destiny. Destiny 2 was supposed to be their big money maker. They bought them for what, $2.4 billion?
Yeah, that was
So and
way
it
too
did not-
late, buddy.
they-
Like,
listen, they bought it in the mid of Destiny 2 hype. Then after they bought it, the DLC was not hitting. Their sales were not hitting. And they also got in trouble twice for taking fan art and making it official without paying the creators. And then I don't know if you heard, Rio, was that they were kind of come out with this new game Marathon, and it was supposed to be like this like battle royale mixed with like extraction shooter, and it had like almost like a retro cube vibe to it, like almost like a
oh wait, is that the one that looked like a cyberpunk extractor? Was
yeah,
that?
exactly. That was
Okay.
that.
Yeah.
And then it turns out that the entire art style was taken by a person from Twitter. And they were so lazy about it that they literally took the creator's tag, like their little artist tag, and put it on a gun.
Shameless.
So shameless, like, and you can't sit here and say, oh, we're just inspired. No, nigga, you stole their shit. Every single thing. So they canceled they took it off, and then they're gonna have to redo the entire game because the entire art style of the game is that person's art style.
Instead of just paying that person, bringing them in,
Pretty much. So
that's something
yeah.
simple.
It is something simple. Like they were supposed to do like a gameplay showcase a week after that shit came out, and they couldn't show any gameplay because they were in legal trouble. So it was like an abysmal fucking showcase.
So he had already sued them by the time they tried to.
They weren't being sued, but because actually no, they were now, because the original creator had come out and said, I don't have the funds to take these people on. So it is just, and she was like, it is what it is. But then people made a GoFundMe to fight Bungie and Sony, and now they're going through the legal things because people donated to.
Hey, you know what, man?
Yeah.
You should have just let the game drop, let them make some money, and then sue them. Hey, man. Hey, man. Hey, look. Your art get out there. It's already there. Just go ahead, let them go ahead and make some funds and
Dude,
claim a portion of them
been
funds, bro. It would have been a better lawsuit. Well, no, it would have been a better lawsuit. It's already released at that point. Now you kind of just
they've already made money off of it. Yeah.
Yeah, bro. You should have just let them put it out, let them make the money, and then came through like dagger, pay.
That's actually smart. Yeah. But yeah, no, I think that
what they gonna do? Redact the fucking release? No.
Pretty much. Pretty much. But yeah, no, the game is on like ice right now because they have to redo the whole fucking thing now. So they're still they're still talking about 2025 release, which is not. It's fucking impossible.
Ain't no way.
It's the fiscal year of 25, so they have until like what?
March? Is it April?
Time frame?
Yeah.
It was March. They have until March of 26 to release that game, which there's no fucking way they're gonna do that shit.
March 26.
Yeah, Zoe said March 26.
Yep. So there's no way that they're gonna do that because that game started in 2018, and if they have to do that whole shit over again, yeah, forget about it, dude. So, but yeah, because of that, they're planning to integrate into PlayStation Studios because leadership's ass, and they can't. And for some reason, they can't think of their own. They have to take it from fucking Twitter people that don't have a lot of following because they think they can get away with shit.
That's
Which
right.
we talked about this.
Can't offer artists a job. Can't
Yeah.
bring him into the project.
Mhm.
Just want to fight him, bro. You could have just settled and let your game drop, bro. Like, come on,
Yep.
dog.
See, we said this on the a previous episode. I was like, y'all got enough fans that if you held a competition for who could create the best thing and tell them that it's going to be in the game, like you wouldn't be paying for a lawsuit. Like it,
No.
at most, maybe you pay this person at most $5,000, which
No,
that's
at least 20 or 30,000.
well,
if you're gonna take their whole shit, then
no, because
some comp.
we're talking about you're just talking to the fans. Like, hey, if you enter this competition, create something for us. It's gonna be in the game, and we'll pay you $5,000.
Company at all, bro.
Yeah, somebody is gonna do it. They're not gonna be like, oh, so many people are gonna buy it. I should ask for more money or royalties, blah blah blah. The average fan will just be happy that their thing is in the game.
Yeah.
So
does that
it's
all
a
the
long
time?
game.
Apex.
Mhm.
Also, recently, Marvel Rivals.
They do that shit all the time.
Yeah,
They do
with
that,
the
bro.
the Jeff Fade.
Dude.
Yep.
Like
the guy
Apex,
who-
Apex has
yeah.
done less than that, bro. They've taken fan art, hit them up, added it to the game, shouted them out, and
Yeah.
like gave them credits and all that type.
It's
of
not
Yeah.
that hard.
It's not that hard.
bro.
You just have to not be a shitty person. That's all you gotta do.
Like, because like going back to Rivals, like the whole Jeff getting a fade, and they also added the art where Blade watched Luna ice skate uphill and looks confused. They
Yeah.
added that in the game too.
Yeah,
So like,
Oh,
and
you talking
now
about the clip?
yeah.
Well, yeah, it
Oh,
was.
the-
Yeah, so
I think
like
it was
an
a
art-
Tony Romero. It was Tony Romero clip. Or I saw a clip of him doing it in the game, like during
Mhm.
everything. She was going up one of the maps,
Mhm.
Yeah.
and then he walked around the corner and then shot her. But
So he also says that line in the game as well, where it's like, some motherfuckers want to see us uphill. Yeah,
Yeah.
and I don't know, they had to have paid, but the music from when he's in the club and he's killing everybody, when you do his ultimate, it plays. So the I was like, yo, okay. I was like, man.
So it's like but now the guy who did the art for that for those two things, he's now an official Rivals partner on his page.
That's all it takes. That's all it takes.
That's all it takes. Like, don't
something
be
like
crazy.
that does not hurt the company at all.
No, it
Mm-mm.
actually favors you.
Yeah,
Who would have thought? Who would have
makes you look better.
So yeah, so they're getting integrated because they're tards.
It's just
Damn
the same
shame.
thing fucking Smite is going through, or High Res is going through with fucking Smite
I
too.
heard
No.
that shit. Yep, I heard about that too.
That shit as a Smite, it's the same thing. They did all
I
this
know, it
shit,
hurts, bro.
betrayed all these goddamn creators, developers, and blah blah blah. Got rid of a game just to focus on
Yeah.
Smite 2 when nobody was ready for it.
No one was ready for it because I know you was hyped for it. You was trying to get into
Yeah,
the
I was hyped for it. I was like,
pre-alpha,
okay,
beta.
cool. Then I got into it. I was like, bro, they should have waited on this. Like, what? There was no problem with Smite. We were content. We were fine.
So actually, this brings up a good point too. Before we go into the next story, we need to not allow these fake sequels to strive. And I'm talking about fake sequels, which is Smite 2, Counter-Strike 2, Overwatch 2, and
The same damn game, just with
it's
a 2.
literally it's an update with a 2, ain't shit different. It's
Yeah,
still
it's just
broken.
a
and
new
it's
fucking what do they
new
call
fu-
it? The engine,
and the
right?
engine, it's an engine upgrade, but the main core of the game is still the same. And it's like, I don't understand where this shit came from.
Can I add to that a little bit?
That's
Everything you just said, plus them eliminating the original version of that game. So how you can't play Overwatch 1? Yeah.
Can't do it.
Yeah.
Smite, you can still play it, but they stopped doing the updates and blah 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 blah
Correct.
blah. They literally could have just took this shit, put it on a new engine, and said Smite remastered. That would have made more sense. I feel so much better if they say remastered. Literally,
Mhm.
Yeah.
instead of 2, if they just said remastered, bro.
Yep, because you can't play Counter Strike No,
And then they
like,
literally
like,
should have said remastered, and then all the updates they wanted to do, just incorporated them little by little, like any other fucking game.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Yeah.
they haven't been doing that for 10 plus years already. Like
Yeah.
the fuck,
So,
your game
yeah.
wasn't even falling apart. It was still
It wasn't.
growing.
It's
Mm-hmm.
so
Money.
now, money.
And then the same bullshit. They put their name on damn, what was that game? They put their name on DKO, bruh. They put their name on DKO, supported it, and then did not support it.
and then just died.
Wow.
Like all they had to do was
the 2 times
DKO
we
was
played it was
beautiful.
fun as hell.
They didn't fix the server. That was it.
Nope.
It was just a server.
Nope.
If they
It
just
really
would have
was.
helped that company with another server, their name was on it, they were getting money from skins and shit like that, the game would be doing beautifully right now still.
Yeah.
All you had to do
can't-
was invest in another server.
Yeah. That's one of the ones that hurt me the most because I remember we played that for Saturdays.
I played that shit a lot,
Dude,
bro.
that shit
It
was so much fun.
fun.
So much fun. It was a 3D Smash Bros, but it was great. It was.
I
so
still got
much
the
fun.
jersey. I won this damn jersey at TwitchCon because I beat their ass at that game. Back to the competitive gamer. Yeah, nah, bro. And they're whooping their fucking ass.
Oh yeah, you said you're going to TwitchCon this year, right?
Of course. Yeah, I live here. Oh, yeah.
I'll see you there.
It's down the street.
Yeah.
Only
literally.
and this time instead of randomly running into you and go like, "Hey, aren't you Rio?" I'll actually be like, "Hey."
Yeah.
That was
I
funny.
seen it. Shit, I see you still got the regiment jersey on right now.
Yes, sir.
Yo.
I
Yeah.
didn't know they had merch.
Oh yeah, they're on the. I guess let me shoot. Shout out to Regiment. How y'all doing? The We the People holsters. But
They Discord, bro. It's a lot going on in there though.
It's a lot.
It's,
Dude. It's
Yeah.
actually kind of
overwhelming.
intimidating sometimes.
It's
So-
overwhelming, bro. I'll be like, I'm here, but I don't know how to jump in here.
No,
Yeah.
I told that to Payne because he added me to it,
yep.
and I was like, bro, I don't know how to start.
So I'm actually I'm one of their official streamers right now. So every Friday or between 8 and 10 p.m. Eastern, like I'll take over for their Twitch channel and the Kick channel. And I was like, oh,
There you
I
go.
was trying to figure out how to do that, and I didn't know what to read through to even know how to do it, bro.
yeah, I
done
can
been
get you
some little,
connected
like,
with that if you want to.
tournaments and shit, bro.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't know where to go, bro. And they be doing like community shit, but then sometimes it kind of clashes with the BSE community. Shit
Yeah.
going on.
Yeah.
And then, but even at that, like I pop into the streams and shit and everything. I chop it up with them, and
Yeah.
bro.
Shout out to
It was,
Regiment. Yep, and shout out to getting whooped and fucking.
Hey,
TwitchCon.
Deck, remember that shit? I did do that, bro. This is
Oh, you did
before-
stream to get you got. Yeah, I remember that shit. That was fun.
I didn't know you're no. See, but that wasn't my fault. I asked them at TwitchCon, "Hey, so I can go home and stream this today?" The person told me yes. I asked. Now they were like, "Oh, it says it in the game that you can't." I said, I wasn't looking at that. I asked the person who gave us the game, "Can we stream it?" That was part of y'all official team.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
the fuck
yeah.
you want me to do?
I remember that. Yeah, that was funny.
I wonder, like,
Man.
why get upset if they stream it too early if you got them playing it? If it,
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe I think weird, but I'm like, if I can see how you've been improving the game,
Consumer. Who would have fucking knew that one?
like I like seeing improvements being made. I'm like, okay, I see how they're doing that.
Now the
But-
good thing about it is they weren't like disrespectful. He did hit me up and was like, "Hey, just so you know," and I was like, "Oh shit, my bad." I
Yeah.
asked him, he was like, "Nah, it's cool. We not mad. We ain't gonna like strike
Yeah,
or
they
nothing
didn't
like
hit
that."
you
It
with the
was just-
DMCA or
Yeah,
some shit.
Yeah.
nah, they weren't mad. He just came in and kind of just let me know. And you know what? He let me stream it for like a solid hour or two because he was in the chat, chopping it up with us and everything. And then like an hour or two later, he was like, "Yeah, I just want to let you know you wasn't supposed to be doing this." So he let me do it. He let me continue for like an hour or two, bro.
Okay, at least could you imagine that midstream? You just see the DMCA in the chat.
Yeah, no, so they weren't mad. They sent me an invite to the Discord server, talked to me and shit. Yeah, that was cool as fuck about it.
Yeah.
So we was gonna stop you right away, but we wanted to make sure we got your face from every single angle, saw that you were having fun and everything.
You know, locations
Yeah,
on.
bro.
Got it.
Yeah, nah, bro. Man, DKO hurt me so much because the team
Yeah.
who made the game, they were solid.
Yeah.
The fucking the events they set up to make it get bigger, the events were solid. They were for the community. They just couldn't get a better server, bro. So
the maps
when
were
it
Yeah.
solid too, man.
it got popular, and it just started. It was not, the timing was off. It was the servers. It was literally just the servers, dog. If they could get, I don't know
Yeah.
how hard it is to get another server, but if they just could have got another server to help them with the game and the congestion of it, it would still be going, bro.
And that's
But
one thing
they
that
were still dropping updates for the game when the
Yeah.
servers were messed up. So
You couldn't even get to the updates because the shit wasn't working.
yeah, bro.
it's like really sad sometimes, like when a game like that starts to die, because you know the people who actually work on the game, like they want it to succeed, they're doing what they can to make it succeed, but then you got the CEOs, the higher ups are the reason these games fail sometimes,
Yeah,
and it's like
because the developers and the creators did amazing. They did phenomenal with that shit.
it's like why
They saw how they talk to you like a person. They're like, yeah, we can't have that shit.
yeah. But it's like why even get involved with the gaming community at all if you
We're
just
not, bro. I don't know. I don't understand this whole like, because it goes back to the same thing we talked about. That there are people in this industry that don't even fucking like video games.
Yeah.
In leadership positions, it makes no fucking sense. Same thing with like the movie industry. Why the fuck are you overseeing a Marvel movie if you don't read comics or don't like them?
I mean,
That
same
shit's
thing
dumb
with
as
the music
fuck.
industry. I mean, y'all
Oh,
saw
man.
y'all saw the, you know
Yeah.
what? Put a big perspective into that. The fucking NWA movie.
oh man.
You see how the fucking
that's
how
true.
the fucking record labels and the fucking the manager was doing all of that shit for fucking Eazy-E and everything. Like, that puts a lot of shit in perspective
When you-
behind
yeah,
the scenes in a lot of
the
these
scenes.
industries.
it makes
Yeah.
sense. Because what was it? I didn't include it here, but the guy who who was the showrunner for X-Men '97 of season 1, Bo DeMay,
Yeah.
or dude, I don't know if you saw it, but he ripped Marvel's ass on season 2. He literally said he was like, the first thing that reads, he's like, I am in good relationship with Marvel. This is not me dogging on them. However, and he practically said that he was going to incorporate this storyline from the X-Men comics for season 2, where it's Scott and Jean raising what's his name? Cable, because the whole, if you know how that show ended, right? But in the comics they end up using their nicknames, which is Red and another one. It's a story context behind it. And I guess the exec that was kind of like working with him said, that's stupid. Why would they do that? That's a dumb, like, and then like just kind of like just rattling. I was like, that's a dumb name. We gotta change it. He was like, but there's a contextual reason. They called themselves that back in high school, and it makes sense that you would call. I had a bunch of ginger friends, and a lot of times, what's up, Red? It's just how it is. It's not dumb, but then like she also had like, you know, her yes people that were like, yeah, that's so dumb. Just change that. So it's just like this meddling fucking shit behind it. It's just like you can't let him do shit. So yeah, I thought it was funny because he was just like, I'm not mad at Marvel, but this motherfucker right here. So
and that man
who plays the boat.
he got fired. He got fired before season 1 even came out. And
season 2 was already written. So.
Yeah, it just I'm hopeful for it, but I ain't gonna hold my breath too much.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Because he also did Batman vs. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, which is an underrated ass movie.
That was a good movie. I did enjoy that. I didn't know he did that.
He did.
Batman vs. TMNT.
Ninja Turtle TMNT. It was an animated one where the TMNT actually Gotham, because Shredder was trying to. I think he was working with one of the villains to get like something, and they meet. Dude, that fight between Batman and Shredder was
top tier.
Top tier. He fights him twice, and they're both phenomenal fights. And there's a reference to the OG TMNT movie. Catch it. It was so good. But yeah,
and Kill Bill, because Shredder tried to kill Batman with a hidden technique. I forget what it was called. And then Batman knew how to like block it and hit him right back with the same technique. And I was like, oh, we going down this route.
The first time. Because
Yeah.
I almost killed him.
Yeah.
Good, man.
Like,
Hold on, let me pull it up real quick.
sounds like we need to have a movie night. I'm surprised you ain't seen it, man.
Yeah.
That movie was good.
It's a solid 90 minutes, man. It's good though. Yeah. Hold on, let me find it. Let me find the post real quick where it was, because I thought that shit was so funny that he just was just like, yeah, no, I ain't got a problem with Marvel, but this one, that's the one.
So while you're looking for it real
Cameraman
quick,
said, I'm
Yeah.
telling.
there's so X-Men 97 was really good. The new Spider-Man series I thought was pretty good as well. They
The one that looks like a comic.
yeah. It's man,
It had its moments.
it had
I'm just kind of tired of the whole like, you didn't tell me. We're not
Well-
no more. It's like, shut the fuck
Yeah.
up. I'm gonna be very honest. This whole trope of people thinking that they are entitled to knowing your secret superhero identity is starting to piss me off. I like after Invincible, it really drove me up a like it's so like I get it. Like we can be friends, but like it makes me not be on your side when you sit here and be like, I thought we was friends and you didn't tell me that you was a spider swinging or a superhero. Like, motherfucker, I ain't gotta tell you everything.
yeah.
Like,
You
I
talking
know-
about Nico, right?
I'm talking about, yes.
Yeah.
Like, I'm talking about Nico and I'm talking about Amber. Those two
Yeah.
are some of the most annoying ass characters.
Yeah.
Like that whole trope. Where, and then like they, especially in that new Superman animated movie, which they made a reference to the OG Superman movie, where she was like, well, if you're not Superman, then I guess he'll just save me. And she jumps off the fucking roof. I'm like, are you mental? Are you like that shit? I've just been like, oh, that sucks.
Like, dang, look how far she falling.
Imagine letting her splat and then her ghost
Mhm.
you turn to Superman later like this motherfucker.
That's right. But it's just like it's like characters immediately I don't like them because it creates a disadvantage because you're constantly watching the hero and
Yeah.
know what he goes through, and then someone who just sits on their ass on their phone is like, you didn't tell me that you was big man 9'5" or some shit like that. It's like I don't have to tell you shit. Not to mention it also causes problems because if they find out, then I have to deal with your dumbass because you don't know how to act. Which it's like, so to me, this whole like trope of not telling people and then getting mad about it, and then you're like supposed to feel bad for them is not
It's
it.
still one of the funniest ones though. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh,
This
yeah,
nigga
it's-
he just throws on glasses.
Yeah.
But it turns out though that
The hypno glasses.
hypno glasses. Yeah.
Oh, were they, bro?
Yes.
If that's the case, I never knew that
Yeah.
one part, bro.
Yeah.
I always thought about it.
Yeah.
I said, this nigga walked into a phone booth, came out Superman. All he did was take his glasses off, spin in a circle, and put on the outfit.
Oh, they're hypno glasses to make them look different.
Now I think
Okay.
for that trope, I could be wrong. I feel like I've only seen it done a good way, like maybe twice, and I think one of them it might have been Static Shock. Oh, you said Spider-Man?
The Tobey Maguire one.
Well, no, well maybe, but with the Static Shock one, the dude that ended up playing Gear, I feel like he was like, "Oh, I didn't know you were Static. He's like, I can help you out with blah blah blah." He goes, "Really, Richie?" Or whatever.
That's what
So I'm
like that.
when you do it, to me, that's more of a realistic reaction. Because I'm like, if one of my friends turned out to be a superhero, I'm not going to be,
I'd be hype as
how would you hide this from me? I'm like, no, we hype. Like,
Exactly.
like, hey, man, how can I help you out? Hey, let me know. Like, hey.
Better than me.
Damn, so you was the one doing backflips and catching cars?
My nigga tell me he a superhero. I'm be like, damn, nigga, you ain't made us no money. The fuck going on? What
You
you
a-
talking about? I'd be like, all right, bro, your secret's safe with me, but you just know I'm judging you, bro. 'Cause I'm broke. Like, what the fuck we talking about?
That's
See,
funny.
you would be the perfect best friend because that should be hilarious. He stops the bank robbers. Hey, man, so you ain't taking.
Yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
My God, dog! Like, If you saved the bank, you couldn't pocket nothing. Like ain't your mom on welfare? Ain't y'all on Section 8?
Be like, you only recovered 19 out of 20 bags. I ain't saying we gotta take everything.
That's my student loans. You couldn't have helped me out, motherfucker.
Like, bro. I shouldn't be wondering if I can go to the club or if I gotta eat tomorrow. You know what I mean? Like, I should have a little fun. I ain't gotta be rich or lavish. I should have some financial freedom.
Exactly, yeah.
You know,
if I don't
and you should too, nigga.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, how you my homie? You the superhero, and you broke into me. Like
Spider-Man.
Yeah,
don't have nothing, bro. Always gotta be in the trenches with Spider-Man.
Yeah, bro. No, I couldn't be no superhero or a friend of a superhero because I'm definitely a little devil in your ear. Like, yeah, say them lies, but fuck these laws, bro. They can't stop you. What they gonna do,
bro?
Yeah, bro. On everything. Let me get a speed. Power.
Shoot.
Okay.
Speed or teleporting. Anything to do with space and time, really, for me.
Could you imagine? Did you imagine like you streaming and somebody talk shit? You're like, oh, where? And you zip real quick. You're like, dude, did somebody what the fuck just hit me? It's like, ow, dude, something just punched me.
I'm gonna end up right back on the camera. I'm gonna be like, nigga, that's why you lost a tooth.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah, let that go viral, pussy.
That's fucked.
Dang. Y'all better than me. My brain went straight to the
I know you did.
no return zone. Man.
Ass nigga. I know who you are.
All I'm gonna say is I make it so he wouldn't be able to unforget me being there. Like it'd be bad.
That's great.
Shit, I was like, let me find your dad real quick. Get him, put his dad right in his face. Like, oh, yeah. What y'all doing on cam? Oh man, that's wild. Like, nope.
Hey, yo, not the bot calling that.
Even the bots know. That's crazy. Anyway,
He said, you already know you at your midlife crisis era.
Oh shit.
That's crazy.
Alright, so I found it. So it says Season 2, I adopted the Adventures of Cyclops and Phoenix comic. In it, Scott and Jean use their childhood nicknames for each other, which is Slime Man and Red, to keep their identities hidden from Nathan, right? It says the current VP of Marvel Animation, Dana Vasquez Elverhart, mind you, full government name, who despised me, comes at me from how stupid the nicknames are and how she agreed with another director that they just couldn't take the nicknames seriously and that I need to turn my comic collector brain off. Anyway,
you do know that's what's making y'all money right now, right?
That's why the show. That's why it was popular. But whatever, I digress. So I explained that the aliases are Jean and Scott's pet names for their teenage years, which resonates nicely with the fact that they're now raising Nathan. They're wistful and choose that name accordingly. The nicknames speak to that feeling all new parents have of losing their youth and part of themselves or past selves. In the end, Dana shut down the process. That was after Dana and I had a stupid fight over Ozymandias in Season 2. She felt I was putting too much lore in it and that we should just call him a random warlord.
What? But
they do understand, like,
yes,
you know who's watching your movies, right?
And your shows,
and you know who's watching this stuff, right?
Yep.
I don't understand why it's so hard to get, like, if the fans are watching the show and they're getting it happy, like, why are you trying to go away from what is working? You see what happens when you go too far. Yeah.
When they throw an Easter egg in the show that references the source material, everybody goes crazy about that.
Yes.
For the source material. So you think they not gonna like the nicknames from the source material.
Yeah, which, mind you, is one of the better storylines. So,
Like,
and I don't understand why the hell you would relegate Ozymandias as a random warlord.
Yeah.
Ozymandias is one of the top tier X-Men villains. So it's like, I just think it's funny that he just said current VP, full government name. So I was like,
jeez, man.
It's just stupid shit like that, bro. It's like I don't
get it.
Oh man, whatever. So this one, all right. So I don't know, Rio. I don't know if you heard about this whole payment processors kind of bullying Steam to remove adult games from Steam.
Yeah.
The fuck.
So pretty much what happened was, there was this group out in Australia, which shocker, that pretty much was like going after like these adult-oriented games, and they were like, you got to remove them and this and that, and Steam was like, fuck you, dude, we don't have to listen to you. And then they got MasterCard, they got Visa, American Express, and all the payment processors involved. They were like, well, we're just gonna. It was like they're selling games that think of the children type shit. So they were like, okay, so we're just probably gonna remove those payment processors off of Steam if you don't remove those games. And they folded. So they were like, okay, so they removed a fuck ton of games off of Steam and itch.io as well. So itch.io just kind of jumped the gun on that one, but they recently just put all their stuff back, but neither here nor there. So Steam buckled and made a new TOT that pretty much said that they have to abide by the laws given by payment processors and whatever. People weren't happy, obviously, about it because it never just stops at adult games. It always
starts controlling.
It always starts, and it started to happen at itch.io because I don't know if you heard about a game called Mouthwashing, which is a psychological horror game which involves a lot of fuckery. There's a lot of shit in that game where it's like, oh damn, that's fucked up. But it's a horror game. It's supposed to not be comfortable. A dude gets cooked alive and he's in bandages and it looks fucked. So anyway, that game gets removed and everyone's like, what the fuck we're talking about? It's not an adult oriented game. There's no like crazy shit. It is a literal horror game, and obviously itch.io went back and people were like someone that worked at like the payment processors pretty much said, don't call them. It said email them. It said email them or give them a call because they lose money every time someone like they have to give money to people after they call them after a certain amount of time. So they're like, if you want to hurt them, flood their calls because they have to answer. So they have to pay more of the phone services. So that's how you kind of like just flood their money. And then they came out and pretty much said, what are you talking about? We never forced them to remove games and shit off their stuff. And it's like, no, you did, because you went and followed that group that told you like remove it, and then everyone's like, don't try to play us for dumbasses. Now, in a rare turn of events, which I know we all have our feelings about this dude, but I don't favor him, I don't do whatever. The government got involved and they're targeting banks with an order barring discriminatory debanking, which means that payment processors now, it was an executive order that they cannot tell you what you cannot buy based off of something that isn't technically illegal. So which means all those games that they were told to remove because they're adult oriented and think of the children, they cannot dictate that shit now. So that's where we're at now. So I don't know when this is going to come into effect. Did they bring them back
and shit like that already?
Not yet. Nope, not yet. So they're still gone.
It's funny that you say that because I had a bunch of them in my wish list. Just because we be making people play these motherfuckers, bro. Like fucking Vertigo, bro. We find a bunch of shit, be like, hey, found a new game for you. So, like, it'd be a whole bunch of them. So I had a whole bunch of them in here, and I'm looking at my wish list, like, oh shit, yeah, no, they are not in this motherfucker.
Yep. So now pretty much released an executive order telling Visa, MasterCard, and all those other people that they are not legally allowed to dictate what people buy with their card. If it is technically like not illegal. So which means obviously, you know, try to use it on fucking the dark web to get a damn RPG. You know.
Yeah.
But if it's literally on a public platform that is age oriented to a certain demographic, you cannot tell them they can't buy it, because if that's the case, you shouldn't be able to use it on OF or at an adult store or any other place.
I'm about to say.
So
Man, all that shit.
Yeah,
they pulled it on that too, though, on OF. But I think, you couldn't use your card on there. But I think,
use Bitcoin.
Yep, I was just about to say one of the reasons that they might be fighting this a little bit, going against the banks, is because that potentially would be like, where's the line going to be drawn for where and when you can spend money? And if for people who have like a lot of money or people who are in crypto, and a lot of more people every day are starting to take crypto, so you're going to make it so people.
You can't track Bitcoin, dog.
Yeah, you can't.
Hey, that's funny. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, you can't track Bitcoin really, and they need people spending the American dollar, not hoarding it. And if you start making it so people can't spend money on whatever they want, they're gonna start just turning it all into Bitcoin or whatever coin it is. And the US dollar has already dropped. We're out of the top 10. So you would end up hurting us in the long run. So by him putting this order in, like, no, let them spend their money. It's going to help the U.S. dollar. But he's not doing it for the kind of, it's for that dollar. Because
we know that's all he's worried about, is keeping our economy above.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah, because once people start using an untraceable, virtual currency, that shit's fucked, homie. And which I think, honestly, Steam should have just done that, where they would have incorporated Bitcoin purchase, like on part of like the, just give them a big middle finger, because then this shit would have never happened.
To me,
hey bro,
this is a good warning shot, and I think they should do like a lot of these video games are already doing anyway. You don't spend money on games anymore, like for the microtransaction and all that. They make you use their currency. So if you use real money to buy whatever currency for that game is, you can buy whatever you want for that game. So the next step is like, you're gonna spend your real money to buy like Steam bucks or whatever, and those Steam bucks you'll be able to buy whatever you want. And it's like, well, Visa, MasterCard, at least we're not spending $1 like you didn't want. We're abiding.
We're buying it on virtual currency that can be used for profile pictures, live wallpapers, whatever. You can definitely teeter the line if they did that, because obviously, like what, V-Bucks on Fortnite, it's like, I'm playing skins.
Yep.
You can definitely play them for idiots. So
V-Bucks, Roblox, yeah. All them games have their own. Marvel has freaking 3 or 4 different types of currencies now, because you got the gold, you got the blue stuff, and you got the purple stuff.
The blue and the purple.
Yeah. And then there's one for like costumes.
This conversation, bro, it just made me think about. I just came back from Alabama. I was out there for a week and shit. I heard about this. I heard about a lot of the some of the states trying to ban like porn and shit, right?
Yeah.
And they were trying to require the porn companies to
age verification.
To take age verification
with your ID.
Upload your ID, and Pornhub said fuck no. They said fuck y'all. So I actually have a screenshot of it because it's funny as hell.
So you can't use it down there no more, right?
You cannot, bro.
Idaho's the same way. Not Idaho.
Pornhub said fuck y'all. You could use
my
it
state
and watch it.
Yep.
But,
Yep. Because I think Idaho were one of those. Because
Indiana, you can't do it in Indiana. Yeah, my state.
Yep.
Bro, I have a screenshot of it, bro, because I seen it and I said that's funny as hell.
Yep.
Or maybe I had a screenshot of it. I don't know. Oh no, I do, bro. As soon as you fucking log into the shit, it's a big ass screenshot. And I ain't gonna read the whole thing, but it says, as you may know, your elected officials in Alabama are requiring us to verify your age before allowing you to access our website. While safety and compliance are at the forefront, blah 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 blah, giving your ID every time you want to visit our platform is not the most effective solution to protect our users. In fact, will put children and your privacy at risk, right?
Yeah.
And then you just scroll down further. Basically, they gave a solution. They was just talking shit. They said, "Fuck it." I mean, we have plenty of people that's still watching our shit. We getting paid. Eat a dick, because your people still gonna use a VPN to watch our shit anyways.
They're based off in Canada anyway.
Yeah, but bro, they was like,
Yep, can't do
just
it.
use a VPN.
Can't do
Wait,
it.
what the hell? Oh, that's Gabby. I'll be seeing the Lambo bot respond. I'll be like, huh?
So the VPN helps a lot, but I'm like, if they require you to like give your ID and everything to access this stuff, and I feel like if you make that a law, then the law needs to come with some type of free insurance for these companies as well,
Dude,
because data breaches happen every day.
Exactly. They put that on there.
Yeah, but guaranteed, if they have a data breach, they're not going to cover them. They're not going to cover that. They're not going to look out for them.
So they said it right here. They said the safety of our users is one of the biggest concerns. We believe that the best and most effective solution for protecting children and adults alike is to identify users by their device.
Yep.
And allow access to age-restricted materials and websites based on that identification. Until a real solution is offered, we have made the difficult decision to completely disable access in Alabama.
Yep. Yep, that's the safer route, so you're not liable for lawsuits. Cause what is it? Look at the T app when they was talking trash on everybody, and then it got breached. And how many? They stole their pictures, their locations, their phone numbers, addresses, everything. Everything gone.
Yesterday, cause I seen the T thing, and then I seen the response app on Apple. T on her.
Mm-hmm.
Something like that. I was like, God damn! I was just looking at it. It's all anonymous too.
Not anymore.
Yep. And I'm like, man. I was like, that's tough.
With the breach, all the people who dropped stuff that was anonymous.
Not anonymous no more.
Anonymous anymore? Not anymore.
Nope.
Ooh.
I was like,
relationships that ruined.
It did. Well, so the reason, so it was supposed to, so it pretty much was like, I don't know how much you read into it, but the app pretty much was just like a fat, like, hey, I'm about to go on a date with this guy. Those that know him or have been on dates with him, how is he? And they'll just like completely like either demolish him or do whatever. And that's what the point of the app was. And also like, what was it? They were also using it to stalk. There it is. But they also use it to stalk old flings too, so it's kind of like not really a
people
app.
Are always gonna take an app and use it for what it was not intended for, bro. You can't trust consumers as much as you want to be on their side. You can't trust them. You can't trust the internet. It's the internet, bro. The internet has hey, you know what, this could be another topic, but the internet has effectively made people worse.
No, it has. I agree with
because
100%.
We were never meant to have this type of information at hand like this. Never. So
people that will hide and try to have morality and stuff like that, they would, all that morality and shit will go out the window when they're behind a computer and they think that don't nobody know who it is. But the thing that makes it worse is they're like, oh man, more people think like me, and then they let that shit come outside.
Yep.
They let that shit show while off the internet.
Yeah.
And then it just becomes a whole thing, bro.
Well, it's even that, it also creates a false way of thinking where, because everyone on the internet, quote unquote, agrees with you, the world outside does. So then you try to replicate how you talk to people online, and then you get videos of people getting their ass kicked because it don't work
now your chin is wired shut.
Exactly. So now you're in with a $40,000 fucking bill because you think the internet replicates real life.
Going online with a GoFundMe. And guess what? Your GoFundMe might make some money, but your jaw is still wired shut.
So,
I think the world would be a lot better if more people had their ass kicked, honestly.
Who's that in the mask? That's DJ and Ant.
Hello. Anyway.
I guess, he hasn't had his camera on in a while, huh? I just thought about that. But yeah, that's DJ, bro.
That's me. But, no, it's just, it creates a false narrative, and I don't think that, I was always thinking about this. I was like, there should be like a period within the year where the internet is just off, and where people just fucking go outside and just kind of like.
No, sorry, nope, nope.
Well, I know,
I mean-
I know it's a bad idea because
no,
it's run through
it's
my
a
head
good
that I'm
idea, but
uh, Dude.
I'll need my games. I'm sorry, because that.
well,
means
no, I
gaming
just said
can
the
go down,
internet.
too.
Well, I mean, it is everything will go down.
Online gaming. I'm
everything.
talking about. Yeah,
I
nope,
know,
don't want it.
I know.
I want to play Marvel Rivals when I want to.
Hey man, you better grind before that shut off happens. But no, it's like I've always thought about that, where it's like not the whole internet, but like the social media aspect of it does.
I hate this.
This bot is hilarious. Oh. But no, that wraps up the news portion
It's
of
in the
it.
middle.
So now, with the tier list that I have conjured up and made,
Please don't tell me this is what you said a surprise for me was.
it is.
Oh Lord, what kind of tier list are we about to do?
No. It ain't. No, it's nothing. It's nothing that involves your freaky ass nature. It's fine.
Freaky is crazy. What?
I know you. I saw your fucking story earlier, and that shit is
Very normal.
diabolical.
Very
Diabolical
normal.
work.
Very normal.
That
Hey,
was-
I
we gotta-
stand on
we
what I
gotta
said.
talk. We gotta talk.
Hey,
That's
I
all
stand
I'm
on what
saying.
I
That shit
said,
is
bro. Hey, you know how much power that? Well, I don't know which one you're
Dude.
talking about, but the one
No,
I'm thinking
the
about.
current
Do you know how
one,
much
where it's-
power that will give you? You know how much power that would give you?
Dude, he said
So
just
Payne,
before-
I shared one, bro. It said,
just
"Go
before
ahead,
just before she
doing
finishes.
doing your
Pull
thing." Right before she finishes, pull out and say, "We gotta talk."
We gotta talk.
Bro, you know how much power you're gonna have in your hand?
Literally.
All of that, all
Literally.
the typical traditional reverse shit that gets thrown
Dude,
on
you
you,
could
and you know
never recover
how
from that.
typically.
Never
Mhm.
recover
Yes,
from
you
that.
can. Yes, you
No,
can.
I'm talking about.
Oh, hey, yeah, I'm about to say, cause guess what? All of that shit that they usually that control, it's out the window. You got all the control, all of it.
But no. This one is
All right, I'm the
irre-
embodiment of a head.
irredeemable niggas in comic and manga. And I've added a couple One Piece characters because I know you got some. You. So we got the Joker, we got
Bullseye.
Bullseye, Griffith, Aaron, Dio, Blackbeard or Marshall, Red Hood, Guts, Homelander, Crocodile, Thanos, Aizen, Frieza. This Boo. I have him twice because the picture cut off.
Cut in half.
Kid Boo specifically. Doflamingo, All for One, Daisen.
Oof.
Itachi.
Itachi.
Yeah, thank you. Itachi. Fucking
Okay.
Sukuna. You got
Sakuna. Yeah.
Kaido.
Sukuna, Kaido, Darkseid, Reverse Flash, Cell, and Shredder. So I was like, while I was making this list, I was like, because I was going through anime, I was going through comics, and I was like, damn, I don't know. It's like, I'm not really. I need to help out my boy. I was like, this man bleeds One Piece, so I added a couple of. I added a couple of One Piece because I know you have like, you can hold your own. Me, you know me. It is what it is, but I can contribute to Doflamingo because I actually watched that arc. So,
Yeah.
But and then like some of the Kaido stuff, but like I was like, you two complete your case with those. But I was like, I need to add some more because I was like, I know this motherfucker want to talk about One Piece when you get all the time. As you can see, his flag and all his other shit is One Piece. So that's what I meant. I got something for you because I was like, I need to give him a shot to be like, nah, this motherfucker's irredeemable, or he ain't that bad. So so that's why I was like, it's not too bad, but we're gonna have fun with this one. So I'm gonna go off rip. Joker's too far gone.
Yeah, I mean,
he ain't. That is the
Yeah.
easiest.
even if he tried to,
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was the easiest one. Now,
Straight pure evil. I mean, you have pure evil up there,
Yeah.
but
Alright. Now this one also easy,
way too far.
yeah.
way too far gone.
Way too
But-
far gone.
Now to the conversation.
Now this is
Anti-hero.
this one.
Anti-hero.
I would just say,
Anti-hero.
I would say justified broken influence.
Genocide. That's what I say. Genocide is never an anti-hero thing.
Justified
Anti-hero.
broken influence.
Justified
Justified,
broken influence.
especially if you saw, especially once you know what he knows. Justified, no other option. Broken influence.
Not to mention he did have to like eat his dad, so that's kind of like
Well,
you can't
so
recover from that. So.
No, but he saw the future and saw what he
Yeah.
had to do for any
And the
other
fucked
path.
up part is he tried to change it, and it still
Yep.
didn't change.
Yeah, because remember when he saw old girl, he started laughing because he was like, "Damn, I guess shit really do gotta go this way."
Yep.
Remember
But see, if they would have let him complete the job and didn't stop him, it would have been a better outcome for all humanity. But because they stopped him and he wanted to be stopped, humanity ended up wiping themselves out anyway. No,
I thought
At
it was
the
like
end.
80%, and then I thought it was like 80%. But
it was
Yo, so thank you for the host.
people that he wiped out, but then at the end,
yeah.
spoiler for those who have
oh
finished.
shit, okay.
Anyone who hasn't finished Attack on Titan, I don't know why you here, but like you had enough time. But the ending pretty much shows like the cycle of violence continuing.
Yep.
Because when the tree where Eren dies dissipates, and he was like, well, humanity just got better at killing each other because science evolved, and then it just kind of like recycled because they practically fucking went to annihilating themselves again. So they reverted back to like the whole like medieval-esque type, because that's what the end is, a dog and the kid. Because it's now that they just completely blew themselves up to the point of oblivion. It's like a recycle. So no one really won at the end.
Nah, no one did.
Give me a second. Let me go put some shit to slow cook right now.
Yeah, we can still be it.
But see, I'm thinking like, if he would have finished the job, there wouldn't have been anybody to keep the war going. They would have repopulated.
No,
you think so?
100%. That's how humanity works. Once they don't have an enemy, they fight themselves. 100%. Either with its
power trips,
broken governments, something. If it was just them, yeah, it would eventually happen. They would have fucked themselves over anyway. So it's like kind of like a you can't win scenario, because at the end of the day, we are broken and we will always find something that we just don't like and kill. Whether it's Eren's people or the other ones, and it don't matter. So it wouldn't have changed. They eventually would have killed themselves. So
I could live with that.
So I would definitely allow the justified with broken influence, because yeah, homie was doing everything in his power to not do what he needed to do. So
fair,
right.
fair.
Now Dio Brando, also too far gone. There, you can't be a generational hating ass nigga like that and not be okay.
Is he too far gone, or is he just?
He is
just pure evil. I thought he.
Nah.
I don't watch JoJo.
He's way too far gone.
He's way too far gone.
So, and this is the other thing I think about. He really cut the head off his dead op, put his head on his body, and got somebody pregnant and had a baby. And I'm like, yo, like that's
that's not the craziest shit that happened in JoJo either.
No, it's not.
Pretty mild.
But that's Gio, because they said Dio is his dad, and he has the star on his shoulder or whatever. And I was like, well, the only way you get a star is if you have the Joseph blood or the Joestar bloodline, and that means that when he cut JoJo's head off, he put his head on his body, and he was the main villain. And was it Stardust Crusaders? I think it was.
Yeah.
And then, so when he's fighting there, he had to have banged somebody and got her pregnant and had a little baby Gio. And I'm like, yo, like you gone, like yo, like what?
The worst part about it is like, do you want to know why he hates him so much? It's because he fucking beat him in a park. Dio already, before he turned into a vampire, was already a piece of shit, because he grew up obviously in a broken home with a dad who didn't like him, and he was alcoholic, whatever. And he gets taken in by JoJo's parents, and JoJo killed Dio Joseph's dog by throwing him in a furnace. So he was already a piece of shit to begin with. And then Dio ends up playing the long game because he wants to take over his
This-
inheritance, and when he finds a stone mask, he burns his house down, kills
Mhm.
his parents, and Jojo still is like, I forgive you because of the life you lived, before he kills him. So it's like, this man was hating on his ass from the get-go, because he was plotting to take over his inheritance.
Not to
He played the
mention,
long game.
he has generational hate.
Generational hate. Anyone who has the Joseph blood, immediate op.
Yeah.
It's like he don't care. It's like, it's like, wait, are you the great grandchild of Joseph Joestar? He's like, yeah, I'm gonna fucking kill you.
Yep. So I think was it Jonathan? I think was the first. Well, no, technically,
Joestar
his
and
dad.
Joseph.
Yeah, so he killed his dad first. Now that I think about it, he killed his dad. He killed Jonathan, and then he killed Jonathan's kid, who was the dad of Joseph. Tried to kill Joseph, but never technically got to him. Then tries to kill. It would have been his great grandson.
Grandchild.
Yeah, which would have been the Jotaro. Tried to kill Jotaro. Then he tried to kill Jotaro's kid too, I think. But
Dude, anyone who
I'm like, yo.
is immediately out for it. It doesn't matter.
I'm like,
Not to mention, he also drove through like a pedestrian walkway
yeah.
just for kicks and giggles. Because he was in a car on a chauffeur, and he was like, "Sir, there's a lot of people on the walkway." He was like, "Well, drive through them." And he fucking did.
Thank you for that follow.
Dio's a piece of shit. So yeah, no.
This has to be the
No,
most tame JoJo conversation I've ever. I don't watch JoJo. JoJo.
I don't either.
I do.
watched the first 2-3 seasons, and then that was it.
I watch it all.
Yeah, JoJo. What I hear about JoJo is, nigga.
It's hella. Yeah.
It gets crazy.
It's like sometimes it's like if you watch JoJo, the JoJo fan base is kind of
Weird.
Yeah. Don't talk to them.
so it kind of has deterred me from the show. Actually,
Yeah,
I
that's-
tried it, bro, and I couldn't do it. But
It's fair. No, it definitely is.
The
taste.
the first 2 seasons are completely different from the rest of the series
Yeah.
because originally,
like the rest of anime that grew over time. Got it.
well,
Yeah, pretty much.
maybe even more different.
Was it Iron Crusade? Not Iron Crusade. What the hell's that shit?
Stardust Crusaders starts out how they're gonna be from their own.
That's when shit
Yeah.
was weird.
So at first they're fighting vampires, and they have a special technique called Harmone, and they use like the power of the sun with karate on some like Iron Fist type shit. And
Then
Jonathan knows it,
fans
and
What-
Joseph
what's the name
knows
of this
it.
again.
Harmone?
You said the most not diabolical. The
It's
most
irredeemable people.
Yeah.
there you go, most irredeemable characters.
Irredeemable niggas in
So
and
Yeah.
anime.
then once you get to Jotaro, they get these things called stands, and essentially it's like your soul becomes like a
Apparition that fights for you.
yeah. You ever seen like a Blue Dragon? I think was the show where they had a little.
Yeah, along as
It was
yeah.
Yeah.
it's connected to your soul or whatever, or
spirit, soul.
yeah, it's kind of like that. And each one has crazy abilities, yeah.
It's insane.
And because Dio took over Jonathan's body, he ends up getting a stand too called The World. And you've probably seen the memes where like, you're walking at me? You're actually walking towards me? Know what power I
Because his stand freezes time for like what, 4 seconds?
Mm-hmm.
4 seconds at a time? Yeah. So,
And I was like, man. And they be throwing hands though. I be loving that. But Dio's kid Gio ends up having a completely broken stand that's like he can't even control it anymore. And
Okay.
it puts somebody in an endless loop where they can't die, but they keep
it's like
dying.
Jutsu. That's like
Yeah.
Jutsu kind of. Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit, we can't even talk about was it Father? What's his name? Who has like literally
Father Pucci?
universe and he has
Yeah.
a universe-ending stand.
Yeah.
And I think he's like reset it twice already.
Yeah.
Which
It gets really ridiculous.
yeah, it's some crazy off the wall shit. But yeah, Dio, irredeemable as motherfucker. Now, Rio. Where do you think?
Appreciate you, Jaeger.
Okay, going against my own hate for this bitch ass motherfucker, bro. You know what? And I can't even fully explain it because it is fresh off the manga spoilers, not even anime yet. Justified Broken Influence.
Really?
Whoa, hold on. No, nah.
Justified Broken Influence.
No.
But you also have to remember.
No. I know that, but no.
It's either that or Cross the Line, but I'm still teetering more towards Justified Broken Influence.
I'll give you Cross the Line.
Being unbiased about it, because he's a pirate.
Oh my gosh.
For one, he's a pirate. So what he did, honestly, isn't outside of the realm of piracy.
Well,
I just don't like this bitch ass nigga for personal reasons. But taking the personal reasons outside of it and being unbiased about it, he ain't really did shit half as bad as a lot of other pirates.
what
was in that shot you took? I'm just nah.
Right, bro. Like even he's literally the counterpart to Luffy from like so far without the spoilers. Two people with the same goal, two different ends.
Yeah.
He's really not that bad. He does bad shit to other pirates so far and the Marines.
As
neither
man
him nor Luffy are just causing chaos to civilians for no reason.
He's not causing chaos. He caused the whole war. What do you mean?
I said to civilians.
Civilians were included.
No, they weren't. Not in that one. That was for Marines and pirates.
How many people died because of this man and his shenanigans? Like, you could go for your goals.
Pirates and Marines. Pirates and Marines, though.
Wait, what was me with those shenanigans?
But think about it though. Think about it. It was all pirates and Marines.
Calling him a habitual line stepper isn't even enough. This man is.
When has he gone and just raided an island just because? When is he gone and just did a bunch of the bullshit that a lot of other pirates in the show still do?
All the time.
Not the you did.
He shoot, I can't remember now. There was a whole village that he wrecked. And that's how they knew where he was going, by the trail of bodies he was leaving behind his wake. Especially when he was trying, I want to say it was when he was trying to get his second devil fruit, maybe. That man didn't care who he was hurting. Everybody had to get out the way.
No, I don't think he was going through. He was taking over islands from the other Yonkos and shit, but he wasn't fucking up the towns. He was going through saying, "Oh, this is your protection. Fuck that protection. I'm gonna do what the fuck I want to." But he wasn't fucking up the towns. He was taking them under his wing.
I'm gonna have to rewatch again because I can remember a town that was completely wrecked by Blackbeard, and they was like, "Man, we gotta kill him." And man, I can't remember which one it was now.
That was Ace who was chasing him and shit, and then fucking eventually. But that wasn't because Ace was just following him. He wasn't because he was fucking shit up or anything like that. And then he was just tracking that nigga down by chance. He was following his traces, seeing what he could hear, and bro, he was fucking with the townspeople, partying with them, fucking spending money. He wasn't even robbing their food. He was actually spending money, buying beer, buying food. He didn't do nothing immoral other than what we hate that nigga for.
That's like saying
pirate.
It's like saying Al Capone didn't do nothing wrong because he was spending money.
You don't read the manga. Do you read it or do you just watch it?
I haven't in a while. I'm behind on manga.
After the shit that they've released in the last month, bro. Even what he did to the people he did it to.
Justified? Huh. Interesting.
I feel like crossed the line. You're saying justified though.
Once you see, bro, it's some shit I wouldn't even expect, but I don't want to spoil it. That's why I said I can't spoil it too much. But after newfound knowledge, because even back then you could kind of say justified and be like, oh, maybe because of this, maybe because of this, because we don't know shit about him. Because one thing was a question: how the fuck does he know what he knows?
Yeah,
that's fair.
Always been a question. Now with newfound knowledge, we know exactly how he knows what he knows, and his actions are more justified than what the fuck I thought they could have been.
You sure you didn't get talk no jutsu?
No, on everything. I'm telling you, everybody who read the shit, if you any One Piece things, everybody's like, he's a lot more justified than we gave him credit for. I still don't like him because I haven't liked him.
I'm gonna live with it.
But
yeah.
it's
I'm gonna
especially
have to,
after
I'm gonna have to check out this chapter just to know.
This is
I know exactly what he did, so it's like,
man.
Yeah, bro. If you know what he did,
yeah.
If you know the people that were involved in a certain part of history, and then you see how he's involved with somebody in that particular part of history, it all makes sense.
You're making my stomach hurt right now. I can't believe I'm hearing this.
This is exactly why
it made me sick to my stomach, bro, because I was like, I hate this nigga, but I hate to say that what he did wasn't really that bad now.
Cool. Well, Justified, Broken Influence. Never would have seen
That's why I said unbiased, because if I'm throwing my bias, I'm putting that bitch at pure evil. But unbiased.
Damn.
He's a bitch.
With newfound knowledge. Oh, all right. Well, Red Hood, anti-hero.
Hold on 1 second.
Okay.
I just did a quick little is he justified type of thing. Give me a quick rundown. And I must have missed something because this don't sound like the same dude I was seeing.
See?
His perspective, this is what it says there. He's all about freedom and ambition. He wants everyone, wants all people, no matter what they are, to have the ability to chase their dreams. He wants everyone to live in an era where if you can go after your dream and seize it, he wants you to be able to seize it and go do it. He believes that the world is survival of the fittest. That if like everybody is playing a game to win, and he wants it all to be fair. And I'm just
he is anti-world government. And look, a little bit of a spoiler. They tell who one of his parents are. Once you learn who that parent is,
it all makes sense.
This is insane.
Sense. Look at that.
Like I said, bro, even in the show, he was, even without this newfound knowledge, he's literally, him and Luffy, same goal. Different means of trying to attain that goal.
Thanks for that follow. What's up, Jules?
Beautiful.
Wow.
Like even like y'all made it. Actually, you said you made it to the Dofi shit. Even when they first met each other on that fucking island, they were both eating the cherry pies.
Yeah.
And Luffy fucking knocked the shit out of Bellamy.
Mm-hmm.
Them niggas was like, yeah, I don't think I like you, because like they looked at each other, was like, you my rival, because they saw eye to eye and was like, no, but this is how you do it. And he was like, nah, but this is how you do it. And he was like, man, whatever, I'm gonna see you on a seat then, nigga. That was their encounter, bro.
Pretty much.
They said the only core difference between Luffy and Blackbeard is that Luffy will never betray his friends or damage innocent lives, where Blackbeard will achieve his dream by any means necessary, no matter who gets destroyed along the way. Mm-hmm. But besides that, same goals, same dreams, all that. That's wow.
Nigga, that sounds like Malcolm X and motherfucking Martin
Luther King. Beautiful how it all ties together. But yeah, bro, Red Hood is anti-hero. We all know that one.
Yeah.
I don't put Guts in the justified broken influence, because that dude has this motherfucker right here. Despicable shit. Homelander.
No, hold on. Wait.
What? Why?
Why wouldn't Guts be anti-hero?
I mean, because he did try to assault. What's her name? Casca.
Oh, Pizzo was talking about Red Hood right now. Under any other circumstance, he's a mass murderer. He got caught on a mission Batman told him not to go on, and Joker made it seem like he died. I can't say justified because you put yourself in that position, but broken influence 1000%.
So
I mean, we're talking about redeemability though. We're not like, because he definitely slowly started to redeem himself. So, if
we're gonna be 100% fair, the crime rate in Gotham dropped dramatically when he was killing the bad guys. So hard to keep getting robbed when the dude that was robbing you was 6 feet under. Not to mention he had all the crime families scared and hiding, so they weren't doing business like normal. So I'll keep that at anti-hero. But
Guts, he had a couple moments where he even watches civilians die a lot, where he definitely could have helped somebody. So I feel like with Guts, he's a broken influence because the way his life played out, it's fucking awful. But he also is just one of those where it's like, wow, you're going through something? That sucks. And we'll just leave. We'll watch people die out all the times. Not to mention, he did try to assault Casca, so that's
can allow that.
Yeah. So, but yeah, Homelander, I'm gonna put his ass at pure evil.
Yeah. Part of me would say
I'm kind of
too far, but when I'm looking at the other people on the list, I think just pure evil. Yeah. So
there's motherfuckers on here than that. So
the only reason
he could cause way more damage than he has, so I wouldn't say too far.
Yeah, there's a lot of bad things he's done, but like when you look at the other people we've already put up there, he ain't kill a whole city yet. He did shoot a plane out the sky. I mean, yeah,
that's
but like he always
damage is just relegated to his office, and maybe like
he almost always has a reason for why he's doing something versus like the other ones who are just doing it because fuck the world, fuck you, we can. Like I wanted to see what would happen. Like it's
yeah, he got a little bit of tweak. Honestly, he actually, I might kind of want to say, I don't know, bro, pure evil. I kind of want to say cross the line sometimes. I just don't agree because he cares about a little bit of peace in his image and shit. Shit kind of just.
But that's still
it made him
evil,
tweak.
Though. A lot of them.
It made him tweak. He just tweaked out, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair though, like if you know exactly what kind of tests they were running on him when he was a kid, like that's some foul shit too.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, he also wasn't raised normal and shit, but most of these people weren't. Yeah. So,
but see, that's why I wouldn't put him at too far gone because he cares about anything. The fact that he cares is why I'm like, yeah, pure evil. There's a reason why he's doing what he's doing.
Imagine if
the Joker don't care.
Had his fucking powers, bro. Like it'd be
man, listen.
Talk about that shit.
Exactly. So it ain't the same.
It ain't definitely the same. Yeah, I wouldn't put him up here anyway because these are some irredeemable ass people.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I think pure evil is doable.
Does it really care if he's willing to kill him? Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say it because like willing to kill and like Joker would just kill.
Yeah.
Griffin would just kill. And yeah, nah.
And then Dio, which y'all explained.
Yeah, Dio is just.
Yeah, fuck that dude. Yeah,
he was doing generational killing.
Dio will kill you and take your body over and fuck your bitch and get her pregnant. Like this, bro, chill.
Just at that
point. Yeah.
But all right, Crocodile.
Cross the line.
Cross the line.
He
just a real. You know what? He's the businessman that y'all were just talking about earlier.
Yeah.
No, that's valid.
And a fucking pirate. I mean, he might be pure evil, but it depends on what the situation is.
I feel like, could kill so many more people if he had the right motivation. He's about that money and making people work for him or whatnot. So I'm like, there's lines he crossed, but he essentially, he's just a pirate.
That motherfucker's a tycoon, bro.
Yeah. Man, I can't believe we put
Thanos pure evil.
Putting Crocodile above freaking Blackbeard. It's going to haunt me, but
Thanos has no end goal. Blackbeard has, it's the reason.
Yeah. Thanos got to be crossed the line.
You think so?
I'm about to say, pure evil.
Nah.
Brother, how are we gonna do that if we just talked about this last week?
Yeah, I know.
Pure evil that he did that.
Well, yeah, to the regular people. You're right.
So to catch up to speed, Rio, there's a comic book portion where Thanos.
Two comics. Two comics.
Two comics. Yes, there's one where he purposefully fucks with one random dude on his birthday every day, or he fucks with
Regular dude. Regular dude. No powers. No connections. Yeah.
I do know about that.
But the other one was he helped the old lady cross the street because if a person bumped into her, it would have had her papers that she was working on it from school kind of like, you know, fall into place and make some kind of like new age like medicine or whatever, and she would have became like she would have became like a big like CEO tycoon that helps people with medicine and all that stuff. He helped this lady cross the street so that she would not bump into her, so she never drops her papers, she never ends up finding like the right formula for it, she ends up working a dead-end job as a waitress and has like nothing to her name. And on her deathbed, he rolls up and goes, "Hey, you want to see what you could have been?"
Yeah.
And puts his hand on her head and shows her if he would not have helped this old lady cross the street, she would have bumped into her and became something big minutes before she dies. Do you understand?
Hey, you know what? And I'm also, I didn't forgot about all the shit that he did for the witch too, just to prove that he loved the bitch, just to get rejected in the end too. Yeah. Yeah.
So pure evil.
Yeah, you're right.
Pure
Okay.
fucking evil.
Because I was just thinking like, oh, all he does is wipe out Half-Life. It's all good. But nah.
So they talking comics right now.
Both. Yeah.
Yep. It's a combination of both.
Yeah.
So yeah, pure evil, bro. Because it's like, it's not that you just could have let her die, but it's like, hey, you want to see some shit? Buy out. And then just fucking minutes before you die, you see what you could have been. It's fucking foul work.
He didn't have to do that. Yeah.
So, and that's the thing, like, people saw him cross the street, help this lady, and everyone's like, what the fuck is Thanos doing helping this old lady?
Yeah.
What is happening? So it's like, so he's pure evil.
And the way he smiled at her, like letting her know, like, got you. Your life was pointless. It's evil. Straight up evil.
Straight evil. Eisen, Bleach.
I mean,
Jesus.
I can't remember why the fuck he did what he did.
He wanted to create that orb. I can't remember what it's called now, but it'd give him like ultimate power and things.
Yeah, but it was just it was still just selfish, right?
No, it wasn't. So he needed that power because he knew that the Quincy's would be back, and they had the true king, which none of the Soul Reapers had the ability to even step to him at all. And man, and spoiler alerts, I guess, which I mean, I think the 1,000 Blood War is still going on.
It is, yeah.
Yeah, I
yeah, they without Eisen's help, they definitely would have lost to the Quincy's. Like, technically, to me,
they did.
They won because of plot armor, and a lot of them didn't make it out.
So it's still the biggest plot armor character.
Yeah.
There was so many fights you never should have won.
This nigga got Saitama level plot armor in his verse. Okay,
yeah.
No, that's a better way to say it. He is the biggest plot armor character ever, especially because of his verse. He's the only person I know who has every power in their verse.
So
there's just
cross the line, maybe then.
Yeah, I feel like, man, because he could have did this a whole different way. He really could have, but
take another shot.
I just, yeah, that's how I feel. But like, oh my gosh, because nobody would have believed him because everybody thought, is his name Yamamoto, whatever, the top captain. Yeah.
Whatever.
They all thought he was top dog. Nobody could beat him. His power is as strong as his son. Blah blah blah. And they absorbed that shit. It was like, that's all you got, and like killed him.
I'm not gonna lie to y'all.
I was like, yeah, like
about it.
Yeah.
This is way off topic of that, bro. But he my nigga, right? He my nigga, but there ain't no way. Damn, why'd I just lose his name?
You talking about a Bleach character?
Kenpachi.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No way he should have won that fight. I ain't gonna lie. Sorry.
Yeah, no, I agree.
He should.
I 100%. That's the one I
He
was
should
actually
not
talking about.
have.
That's the one I was talking about.
He should not have, bro. That must have been the stupidest shit I said. I was like, they made that character more OP than the main villain, nigga.
Mm-hmm. It's just,
Nigga,
man,
my imagination is everything.
Yeah.
It's just,
I think cross the line. I think.
yeah, because like
I won't argue.
without him, they definitely would have just lost everything. But it's like you could have did this in such a different way.
This
But
next bitch is
100%.
pure evil.
Oh yeah.
pure evil or too far gone.
He has his
No, I
moments
wouldn't
where
say
he's
too
not
far
a total
gone.
prick.
Well, you know what? If he was, he could have been too far gone, but he wasn't strong enough, so he never reached it. So I don't know. But from what we saw, it's pure evil.
I mean, when you just blowing up planets to laugh for no reason, like, oh, y'all can't further my power in no way. Pfft,
Yeah,
dead.
but if Thanos is pure evil, Frieza's pure evil.
Frieza's worse than Thanos, though.
No,
Right?
man, fuck no.
Actually, well, no. To be fair, I will say this. Remember it was in the Resurrection F movie, because he got whooped by Vegeta. He was willing to blow up all of Earth, and he
Mm-hmm.
so,
Mhm.
and they're
It had to be wished back. Yeah.
So,
Yeah, but
he's still
Thanos
pure
can
evil,
destroy
though.
planets and shit too. But Thanos
Yeah.
is getting enjoyment out of seeing people
Listen.
fail to make shit.
Yeah.
Like, bro,
And that-
literally, come on, dog. And then there's an iteration of Thanos where he destroyed a whole. What was it? A universe?
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
But
Just to
at least when Thanos does it, he gonna call you by your name. When Frieza do it, he gonna call you a monkey. And that, to me, like, if you gonna kill me, go ahead and kill me. But don't be like, take this, you monkey! Wow! Like, oh my god.
But,
Like, nah, I can't.
Like, these guys, you can't really beat them. Like Dio obviously lost because of plot, but
Well,
there's still generational
Yeah.
hate that flows. So it's technically not dead. But like
Yeah.
Joker, he keeps coming back. Same thing with Griffith.
and even at the end,
so
I don't-
like Frieza
Mhm.
has ass whooped, so he's still in the
Frieza's
pure
still-
evil.
I was gonna say Frieza always comes back. Frieza was
Yeah.
chopped in half and came back and was still trying to kill
In front
Goku.
of his dad.
Came back as a robot and still was trying to kill everybody. Like,
Bro,
yeah, bro.
let's not forget that he
Like I
baited
said, bro, I'm
Broly
sorry,
because
I'm
he
not
killed his
putting
dad.
Frieza above
Mhm.
Thanos, bro.
I'm not. Yeah, me neither.
I'm not
do it.
putting Frieza above Thanos. I can't.
Thanos will call you by your name and say, "At least you tried." I'm not
And
being
then
called
he
a
will also come to
monkey.
your fucking deathbed, acting
Yeah.
polite, and show you what you could have been. Like,
Yeah,
come
exactly.
on.
That's still, yeah. I would say Frieza. It's still pure evil territory.
That-
He's worse than Homelander, that's for sure. So I'm gonna put
Yeah.
him right.
Yeah,
in
he's
there.
worse. He's definitely worse than Homelander.
I said the monkey comments hurt a little bit more. Oh, I know. He don't call no other alien race no derogatory names, but when it comes to them Saiyans, he called the Namekians, like, he called them by their name. I want to say he called the humans, but when it comes to them Saiyans, oh, it's monkey. Oh my god.
You want to see him too far Gongus in the monkey comments?
You damn right.
He said that man race is too far gone. I don't know how this works.
All the other bullshit. It was like, oh, you telling me he killed Broly's dad just to bait him into? Nah, fuck all that. He called me a monkey. Be respectful.
I live with it though. I live with it.
Now this
Blue-
little nigga's too far gone. I'm sorry.
He doesn't exist outside of just destruction. So
yeah, exactly.
I would definitely
he's too
say
far
it's-
gone. He's
'cause-
literally the Joker with power and not even a sense of humor.
Bro, do you understand how crazy you got to be to go into heaven and be like, I ain't done with you? Can you imagine catching a fade and then catching another fade in heaven? That's diabolical work.
That's like Slade and Teen Titans. I'm always gonna remember that scene. He's beating the shit out of Robin, threw him off that roof, then caught him. And he was like, "Why'd you save me?" And he's like, "Cause I'm not done with you yet, boy." I was like, good God.
PTSD for a whole ass season.
Hell yeah.
I know he's here. I know he's here. There's no one there. He's right there. Just tweak. Got this kid tweaking.
Like, good God.
After that interaction, that's when he started doing knee drops.
Yeah.
Rooftops. It changed his whole life.
The rest of the list, like, okay.
That's what I'm saying. We gotta.
Yeah.
Don't Flamingo.
Definitely pure evil. Like, there's this motherfucker was born into everything and still decided to do what he did. He's worse than Homelander.
He really is.
He's worse than Homelander.
Yeah, I don't think he had to kill his brother, man.
That he did, bro.
Yeah,
why
that would have been a saint.
Yeah,
bro. There's no reason because it's like, oh yeah, this town, I'm gonna destroy it.
Yeah,
you better get because this bubble.
This motherfucker's a goddamn celestial dragon doing shit for no reason, just cause.
Dude, and let's not forget that laugh too.
Yeah, that laugh is iconic.
Bro, this nigga's in jail getting news somehow, still laughing. Don't even care. Just laughing at the chaos.
Nothing.
Facts.
Having a whole giggle. His arc was crazy. Like
man.
What was that shit from the new Puss in Boots movie? The meme with the big guy. He was like, I grew up in a healthy household, 2 parents, and a fortune that I could inherit. Shit that doesn't matter. I was like, yeah, that's him.
Yep.
So, all right, now All For One, I'm gonna say too far gone.
I think he might be too far gone too.
He is too far gone. Ain't no way you look like this and still be a hating ass nigga.
I think it's in his verse. He's too far gone.
He is.
Yeah.
In his verse,
I'm gonna put Boo still in front of him because Boo is crazy.
Like his motivation for doing what he does is just evil. Just to be evil.
Yeah.
And I'm like, he could have been like the best hero ever. He could have changed the world. He could save lives on like a grand scale.
Don't give a fuck
but nah. Give me all that.
To mention, dude was plotting while he was in a tube.
Yeah.
Hooked up to machines, still getting
inside somebody else's head.
And he don't care who he hurt. It could be adults. It could be old people. It could be kids. Like that.
Oh, those are kids.
Fucking E for everyone.
He's villain, bro.
Yeah.
He really is.
Yeah. And I was just like, this dude. Yeah.
He could have had a perfectly fine life. He could have tamed. He could have helped. No, he made everything worse since that boy was like 4.
Exactly. Not to mention the fact that, like, let's also remember that in My Hero, it is canon that heroes will shoot children.
Yeah.
So, because what was it in season 1 with the 6-shooter?
Yeah.
The quick draw dude, he was ready to shot and he was only like 16, 15. He was ready to dome a child to
yes, sir.
This is the kind of universe we in. All right, cool. Shot him twice in the legs and was ready for the headshot if that damn mist didn't take him away. It's like, that's crazy. But now, Daiso. Yeah. Now, I wish fucking Bev was here because I know he'd be quick to this shit, but I hate him. But again, putting that aside,
I'm about to say I don't like him, but I
don't like him, but
this makes sense. I would probably say cross the line, and I hate myself for saying this, but when you oh hell no, not justified, but I give cross the line. So he's old enough to know like how Madara was wrecking everything, and then your Chihas were wrecking everything, and they didn't kill them all off, but he knows with their eye powers, their capabilities.
Yeah.
So you decide to take a couple of them under your wing and make them as your elite op soldiers or whatever, right? Which is Itachi and what's his name, Shinsui or whatever?
Shisui, yeah, Shisui.
Yeah, and these dudes are completing missions that normally take y'all to send an entire like team and these dudes are doing it solo by themselves, just knocking it all out. So then you gotta wonder, like, what if they take all this knowledge back to their people and train them up and want to take over the village? If you got them overthrowing other villages, they could overthrow your village. So it's a rational fear, and turns out they were planning. They were planning to take over. So the only thing you can do is like, well, I don't want to die, and we got a mixture of, I forget how many different bloodlines or whatever are in the Leaf Village. So do you risk all of them dying, or do you try and take them all out before they take y'all out? So he did that.
Do it.
Yeah. So, and then he takes their eyes. He finds a way to power himself up, and I hate saying this stuff, but he protects the Leaf and makes them do the jobs that you don't want to go to public knowledge, essentially. So like
a lot.
Yeah. So originally he was doing good. I mean, it was until Orochimaru, and the only time the Leaf really got attacked like bad, I would say, was Orochimaru at the and Pain and Madara, which, I mean, those are kind of big people to try and stop. So like, it took the entire world coming together to stop what they had going. So like
the fourth Great Ninja War only lasted like 2-3 days.
Yeah,
canonically.
So like, I can't stand him. I think what he did was bad, but I get it.
Like it was justified or bad influence, because that shit. That's what that sound like.
Yeah.
Because you don't really cross a line if you have some of the strongest that are like, you know what? Why are we taking orders from?
Yeah.
It's like, I didn't want to.
He had to nip that shit in the bud.
He had to nip that shit in the bud. So technically, that's
it. Ain't like he was the what was that? The second Hokage, third Hokage?
The second.
The second.
He was basically those Uchigers.
Yeah.
Like.
So like.
Technically, yeah, you're technically.
But it didn't stop.
He is justified.
It didn't stop though. He kept doing those experiments and running those illegal operations and things.
Though he crossed the line because of how he kept going.
Yeah, he went from
he didn't stop it at I saved my village. He was like, let me go ahead and up the notch.
You gotta figure out what makes him tick. Isn't that also part of like broken influence?
Well, it started going with usurping the Hokage as well.
I guess so. And then you surgically putting them on your arm. Yeah, that's fucking wild. Yeah. But Itachi, broken influence.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Was he anti-hero though?
No.
I'm about to say.
I don't think so.
Nah,
why not?
Fucked up shit with the goddamn.
Because his own, like, there's a picture. It was a
he did
fan
some
art.
Fucked up shit while with the 13 motherfuckers or whatever.
Yeah, but like so, with him, I think the biggest one that puts me in the bad influence is because, I mean, having to kill your entire clan that's fucking harsh.
So
you only really see like the part with his parents, but there was a fan art where it had Itachi dragging a child out of a closet, and in the background was his parents, and he had like the sword in his hand ready to kill the kid, and you just see on his face like he was just had no emotion. And that, I'm like, damn, I didn't really think about it like that. Like the dude literally spent an entire night killing women, children, men, his own parents. It's like, you gotta be on some bad influence to do that type.
Well, you have to.
Hey,
you have to. Because
fucked up.
Yeah, what?
He could have just killed all the people he know that was doing that shit. He let Sasuke stay alive. He could have let the other kids live too.
No. So
if he did that, it would cause another revolution, or
because of how their eyes work and how their power works for the Uchiha bloodline, any of them that he leaves alive. Well, you see it with Sasuke. When you leave them alive, their blood like activates and they seek out revenge, and it makes them stronger. because their power is tied to emotions, essentially.
Yeah.
So with him always wanting to go at Itachi, he was guaranteeing that somebody would come or he would come and kill him. It always planned for it. And then I say anti-hero again because there's a lot more Hidden Leaf people he could have killed, but kept letting them go. Like the first time he ran into Pervy Sage and Naruto, and he had to do the frog technique to try and get him away and all that. He could have killed Naruto there. And then there was other times he could have killed Sasuke. I don't know how many times he could have killed him. Like there was a lot and I don't know how many times he could have snuck into the village and off somebody, and nobody would have been able to stop him.
I will still say broken influence because he still did a lot. He did a lot. Even there's some shit he could have did and didn't do, but he still did a lot.
He still did a lot of shit.
Well, he can't keep them alive. Like he was given an impossible situation.
His village, because when you got to think about the shit that
And he was part of the Akatsuki.
The Akatsuki was like
they was doing some horrendous ass shit.
Well,
the Akatsuki was out there, boy.
The Akatsuki started out good.
He did a lot of that shit. He did a lot of that shit to get closer to the top too.
Yeah,
he was infiltrating and trying to
like with when Pain was at the top. When Pain was at the top, I think the Akatsuki were doing good things, but it's when Madara sent in his sleeper cell,
that fucking
Obi, Toby, whatever. When he sent him in and started doing a negative influence, that's where it started to go downhill a little bit. And then Itachi started working a little bit towards the outside, but still trying to get to the top. And he was feeding Danzo or whatever information about what their moves were. So like he had to be there to let them know what they were doing, where they were going, and all that extra stuff. If he didn't do what he was doing,
he is just modern day FBI. Them niggas don't care what you say.
Yeah.
Justify
broken influence, nigga. It's the FBI. Like
well, that's the case.
I'll let y'all outvote me, but I think anti-hero for him because he could have had more bodies, a lot more bodies, but he stayed reserved.
But that don't take away from what he did, though.
It's still a lot of bodies, man. An entire clan.
That's why I say justify.
But if he doesn't take out the clan, it starts a whole war, though.
Yeah, I get that, but I'm also not talking about that one thing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because he did more than that.
Yeah.
I live with it.
I agree. Yeah, definitely in that ballpark. Now, Sukuna, he's a demon. Pure evil. Redeemable.
Yeah.
He's redeemable. He's
that nigga just like
that's been feeding on people for like thousands of years, and ain't shit changed.
What would seal this for me was that last season, the last couple episodes. Those bodies he was catching was unnecessary as shit. And the one dude was like, nah, go ahead, just kill me. And he said, nah, I want you to fight for it. And I was like, yo,
he not worse than Frieza and Thanos.
You're not gonna kill me and then resurrect me and tell me to fight harder and then kill me again. Like that was
he not worse than Frieza and I read the mangas.
Okay.
He not worse than them too.
Hell, he is worse than Frieza.
No,
I think so.
That nigga just he like to throw hands, bro. That nigga like to throw hands. And then he's a demon by nature, but
I wish it was just throwing hands.
But you know what? Even with the shit that he did, he could have did a lot more.
But he was trying to get his
But that's why I said. But that's why I said no. Even in the past, he could have did way worse than he did. Even when flashbacks how he was, he could have did way worse. He wasn't just out just because killing shit. I mean, he was, but he wasn't. If that makes sense, he wasn't like
he didn't want to wipe everybody out so that there was no fight.
Yes, but that's what I'm saying. That's he not worse than them two. He wasn't blowing up planets. He wasn't just destroying a whole city. Just you know what I mean? He would go out there.
The Shibuya arc.
I was gonna say, wait a minute.
The Shibuya arc was pent up. Ooh, I got some freedom, nigga. That was That was hitting the club
Listen.
after being broke for fucking 8 years,
Yeah,
bro. Like,
that's reasonable,
when he blew up the city, it was like, I want you to live with it. I want you to see what I did, and willingly
man,
gave him
I'm
back
sorry,
control of his
if
body.
he's too far gone, then Thanos and Frieza both need to be too far gone. He's not worse than those two, bro. He is not worse than those two. Mentally, he is not worse than neither one of them. Look, I mean, like,
they're all within the same. They're all like next to each other. So
You're gonna have to move Bullseye to the back.
yeah,
he can't be. Yeah.
Nah, you can leave that.
Okay, fine. All right, I'll leave it alone.
I'm about to say, look, right now, I'm looking at it. If they not worse than this nigga Thanos and what y'all described, and Frieza and how we know he is, then they can't be too far gone.
I don't know. I just remember when he
Thanos would be
offed
that
somebody
line for too
for
far
not
gone.
bowing. Worse than Thanos. I was when he killed the old girl because she didn't bow her head far enough. Like that was a little much.
You're evil,
Bro,
But
do you not
I
hear
get-
the stories you just told about Thanos?
Yes.
I know.
Okay, all right.
Like, come on, dog. That is crazy.
All right. Next up.
Kaido just crossed the line. He just,
Yeah.
Really?
he just crossed the line.
Where we crossed the line? Worse than Crocodile?
Worse than Crocodile, 100%.
Oh, let's move Donzo to the front of that list.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
Cool.
No, switch Kaido and Crocodile.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah,
Because-
yeah.
Kaido definitely, you know what? It wasn't even Kaido's fault, a lot of it, but he let that bitch ass motherfucker do all that shit, so he taking credit for it.
It was, yeah.
Yeah,
Now, Darkseid, yeah, irredeemable.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
He's not even actually like, yeah. Now, I'm pure evil.
Pure
Reverse
evil
Flash.
or too far gone, one of the two.
No, that's pure evil. I will put him actually ahead of Bullseye because ain't no way that you go back in time.
I put him next to Thanos. Thanos and Reverse
Reverse
Flash are two of the biggest haters in
Oh,
fantasy history. Not even comics, fantasy history.
in
the
all
amount-
media.
You know
Yeah,
who y'all should have put on? You know who you should have added to this damn list was Doom.
yeah.
And you would have put him at too far gone, damn it. 'Cause
Mhm.
just for the simple fact that he saw what he needed to do to be at peace and said, no, fuck you too. And since
Yep.
you're at peace, you can disappear while you're at it, bitch.
I would have put him. I would have put him right after Reverse Flash.
I would have too. No, Doom and Reverse Flash are both some of the biggest haters
Mhm.
in media. So now Reverse Flash, bro, there's a laundry list of shit this fucking dude did just to fuck with one person, and it's like some of the most diabolical shit. Not to mention the entire like animated like DC movie is because of him. So, because if you remember Paradox,
Mhm.
he did all that shit because he fucking hates
Mhm.
Barry Allen, and then that absolute like I don't know if y'all watched was it the Suicide Squad Paid in Full movie or whatever.
Yeah, it rings a bell.
Yeah, like the Suicide Squad were trying to get a card where if you redeem it, it exempts you from hell.
Yeah,
Go to heaven.
because they had Constantine in it, right?
It wasn't Constantine. It had
Oh, that's a different one then.
Squad. Yeah, it was a
It
different.
was connected. They were connected. That's what it was.
Yeah, they were connected. But like pretty much like if you die with the card in hand, all your sins are immediately like wiped away and you go to heaven. No questions asked. And this dude Reverse Flash the entire time is trying to get this card because Bruce Wayne's dad had shot him in the head.
Yeah.
So that whole time, homie was able to go back in time or go into a different timeline to get this card so that he doesn't go to hell. And it's like dude, yeah, it's so. He kills his mom and then becomes his adoptive parent to turn him into to abuse his ass.
Yep.
Like, it's so it's so fucked. It was me, Barry.
It was me the whole time, Barry.
The whole time,
I did it. You didn't even know, Barry. You didn't even know.
Yep.
It's like, oh my god, this dude's psycho.
You know that time in high school where you finished too early? Yeah, that was me, Barry.
Yeah, use my super speed and diddle dude, Barry. You didn't even know. It was like, oh my gosh. Hey, bruh.
All right. Now, Cell. I'm gonna say also pure evil because he's technically an android. He's a machine, so
yeah.
Probably in front of Homelander.
There we go.
You say in front of Homelander?
Oh my bad, behind the other way.
Okay.
Yeah, worse than Homelander.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that's agreeable.
I gotta wonder, like,
hey, you're a bias.
how much of I gotta wonder, like, how much of Cell's, like, how much does he have control of himself, and how much of it is programming?
I think it's a little bit of. I think it's just pure programming.
I think at first it was programmed, but I think he bypassed that shit as he got stronger.
That's what it felt like, cause he
bypassed that shit.
Organic parts in him.
Yeah, once he got past, I'm pretty sure he got free will and was just like, "Oh man, I like getting stronger."
Mm-hmm.
I think that was after he took over the androids.
But once he started to turn them in, bro, that was all free will. He just was like,
Mm-hmm.
"Yeah, I like this shit."
That's true.
Trying to throw hands.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah, period.
And he's another person that once he lost the fight, he wanted to blow up the world. Couldn't just take the L.
What a bitch. Shredder, I would also say pure evil. He's just just a regular ninja who just is big and strong and just wants to fight turtles.
Depending on which storyline, he might.
He's definitely done some fuckery. I ain't gonna say that.
I'm about to say because there's some timelines where he ain't too bad, and there's some timelines where nigga damn.
Like
this is all over a beef with a rat. Damn.
I've never seen him be like good, and he's always a bad guy, of course. But like sometimes it's like, oh, I just want to make a lot of money. I want all the power. Blah blah blah. And I'm like, all right, like you evil, but you not like Thanos reverse Flash evil type stuff.
So just cross the line just because you prick.
Yeah, but see, there's some versions where he's like, I'm gonna mutate all of civilization and make them bow to my will and control everything. It's like, yo, okay.
I would say cross the line.
Yeah.
Alrighty, that concludes.
That's our tier list.
I think
I'm mad at myself for getting Blackbeard down there, but I mean, oh god.
Oh man. But yeah, I think this is a pretty good list right here. Pretty happy with it.
I can live with it.
The whole Blackbeard thing, because that one actually shook me a little bit. I didn't think that we were gonna be like, I get it.
I fucking hate Blackbeard, but like, see, you see, even after he looked it up. You see, even after he looked it up, like...
Yeah.
I can't help myself, yeah. Alrighty. Well, that concludes today's episode.
Yeah, screenshot this.
Oh, I can't see. Boop.
Man, oh man,
what else
oh
I
man.
got on the agenda today? Was that it?
That was it. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, now I gotta go finish dinner and figure out what we gonna do for community night. Cause shit.
No plan.
All right, so let us know where you're going from here, where everybody can catch you, and what kind of projects you got coming, what you're looking forward to, all that fun stuff.
Oops.
I just play what the hell I want, bro. This is a hobby. Look, projects and shit, planning when in the streaming world, bro. I don't do it, bro. So if you're trying to catch me, you can literally catch me on my stream, BSC_Rio, or on Saturdays we at the Black Streamer Community, or not the Black Streamer Community, but Black Streamer Community on Twitch. We got a Discord too, and we literally just do shit.
You want to drop the link in the chat?
No other way. Yeah. I could do that.
The should still be linked, I believe.
It should.
Oh wait,
and
I
if
still got that command. Does it work still? Hold on. BSC.
If y'all haven't already, please do not forget to give Rio a follow. Real good dude. Hopefully y'all was all entertained by what we had going on today.
I know, man. That bot was putting people on sour moves, man.
Yeah, that
yeah, that's that version 2. I was like, he used to somewhat be a little bit more mean, but I'm like, alright, it ain't too bad. And I'm like, oh, he started. So I trained it that when you talk to it, he starts to try and remember. So it'll start, if you keep talking to him, he'll start talking to you more. So the more you interact with him, the more he's gonna keep trying to bring you up. And anytime it sees your name pop in, it's gonna go for you.
so like a real Discord mod. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, but he
toxic bot.
Yeah.
Because I had the same reaction because I was watching his stream and I was like, "Oh damn, we playing this?" And he was like, "Well, clearly we're playing it. What else is on the screen?" And I texted him privately. I was like, "Yo, who is this motherfucker over here?" He was like, "Oh, it's a bot," and I was like, okay."
I ain't even gonna lie. It's a little bit of enjoyment when somebody thinks it's a real person and they start going back and forth. Like, hey, who are you talking to? But okay.
Yo, it puts YouTube comments and other comments into perspective because if that's all it takes, you got to think, man, how many more are out there?
Yep. And it didn't take me no time to program this one, so you can only imagine people who only program bots that don't do nothing else. So it's wild.
Got a couple of them. I know Pizzo got hurt. Saw that comment.
Yo,
we got problems.
But I thank you for coming on to the pod. We're definitely gonna have to try and get you back on as well. I'm thinking we're gonna have to have like a mixture of people on, and I think 4 is a good number, but I think I'm gonna try and do something special at some point where we try and get like a big one too. And we have like
a reunion kind of deal, or
yeah.
Oh,
maybe like our season 1 finale or something. But yeah, we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Yeah, but all right, y'all. Rio, you said you about to start the BSC, right?
Not yet. I want to just roll right into it, but I gotta finish dinner first.
Gotcha.
Gotta go finish this stir fry.
Slow cooker.
Yep.
Yeah, no, it's not a slow cooker. I started the veggies and shit like that, so they made. All I gotta do is go mix everything.
Gotcha.
I'm doing stir fry, so I made the veggies already, made the chicken already, rice already done. I just gotta go put it all in the wok, add that soy sauce in.
Okay. Well, that will do it for us. I'm gonna try and find us a couple of raid targets and whatnot. I appreciate all y'all. Make sure y'all do drop a follow for both Rio's main channel and the BSC channel if you so could. And if you are willing, please join his Discord. Also, if y'all are if you have a little bit of cash on you, I do have a charity that I am help fundraising. I will drop that link, but it is essentially helping the regiment crew out, which actually I don't even have it up no more. I'll drop it later in the Discord.
Hey, W Regiment, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, what they doing is solid. I ain't gonna lie to you.
They actually just became a non-profit, so they're actually able to help a lot more than they were in the past, and it's been pretty good so far. They've donated a bunch of games already. They've been doing some drops for soldiers that are deployed and whatnot, and drops for the family that are here waiting, hoping they come back home. And it's been good. It's been good.
Nice.
That's dope.
But yeah, my link went somewhere else, so I'll just deal with it later. But y'all have a good night, and I might start up a stream myself, or I might just join the BSC. We'll have to see how the night goes. But y'all have a good night, yeah.
Peace.
All right.
Alright, yeah. I'm about to
Damn mask.
I'm literally just about to go jump in the other Discord, see who else jump in that bitch while I'm cooking. Then I'm gonna start the stream. I'll probably say like 15 or 20.
Okay. Not bad, not bad.
Make sure the kids straight, get them set up, take their showers, blah blah. They older, so they don't need too much attention anymore.
Yeah, they're kind of self-sufficient.
Yeah.
Dude, take this. Oh man. Oh.
I don't recognize none of these names. I'm gonna just choose one. And then, matter of fact, I'm gonna raid Regiment on the kick side.
Display capture on, game capture off. Oh, I need to make another camera for this one. Okay.
Oh, he's
that's what
about
it
to
is.
end.
Okay.
Logitech. All right, bet though. There you go.
All right,
Yeah, no, this shit was
Yep.
fun, bro.
Yep.
I'm glad you had
I
fun.
was trying to get Rello in here too, but he couldn't make it. So, because that's why I was like, I need to get both of y'all in here. That would have been.
Oh, bro, that would
Hilarious.
have. Oh yeah, for One Piece, that would have been.
That's why I was.
Oh,
like, damn it.
Rello would have been mad as fuck when I said what he would have agreed at the end, probably, depending on how stubborn he decided to be.
Oh,
he would've
always
understood it all.
stubborn, bro.
Oh, but he would have argued it the fuck down.
So.
Oh yeah, so paying me